riding out from the gates of Dolmakyar into the darkness. Taor Pridesire, Thimble, Kattigan Vale, Tyranny, and Wicander Halavar begin a journey whose end, at this point in time, we cannot see. Fittingly, it is difficult for any of you to see past even the snouts of your horses, or in Thimble's case, the dim light cast by the fluttering of your pixie wings, for rain falls from the sky overhead, close as you are to the storm rack here. Heading out into the darkness, the gates behind you. Time is of the essence. Somewhere out there, a man who put a knife in the back of your beloved friend is walking free, chasing down the deed to a strong home, a fort at some far edge of civilization, a treasure that he was willing to sell your friend's life for. And just ahead of him, you hope, is Taor's brother. If they haven't gotten to him already. Flying through the night, Thimble, what does it feel like to hold on to this purpose that you have set for yourself?
It feels like everything else is disappearing. And with that singular goal in front of me, I'm able to leave the grief behind. I'm able to believe in this purpose so wholly. It feels like I'm gonna make it right.
Already, something deadly and burning within your heart is keeping you safe from something that, in its own right, might be even more terrifying. Taor, it's been a long time since you've seen your brother. As you ride out, does your mind drift to Casimir, the person who you're pursuing, or to your brother, whom your prey now themselves pursue?
I think as I sit there in the rain, it begins to wash over me. Just how little I know about each of these men. My brother I have not seen in years. The same is true for Casimir. And at one point, I would say that I knew them better than anyone. The idea that I have of my brother has evolved, grown, and in some way committed himself to a cause so noble that even as I fear for his safety, I find jealousy almost swelling within me. The purpose that he found, the ability to shift fates that have affected all the people that I am traveling with. How little I knew about him. And for Casimir, what could have gotten to a man that shared a banner with us? What could have pulled him in this direction? What don't we know? And as I sit in the light of Thimble's wings, I realize I know next to nothing.
Rain mats the fur on either side of the bridge of your snout, leaning into the darkness. Lost so much since the end of the war. And know so many people who seem to have faltered and fallen into losing even themselves. Wicander, at the last possible moment, riding up the ridge, at this late hour, there's very few people on the road, but Dol Makyar is large enough that there's still a handful of stragglers, even in the wee hours of the morning. Some trundling a cart to get to some early farmer's market by dawn's first light, others that have been trudging through weary miles. At the last moment you look, with the mountain peaks on either side, this is the last place in the road that you will be able to see the lights of the Via Aurora in the city behind you. One more step of your horse, and that home will disappear. Do you gaze behind you at this place or not?
Luckily, I'm sitting side saddle, so I can see. I can see both ways right now. And yes, I do glance back one last time. But it's cold, I'm wet, I'm distracted, I'm feeling things I haven't felt in a long time, if not ever. I'm feeling depressed, I think, unclear of what my goal is. But buoyed by Tyranny's yelling at me, I feel like answers lay ahead, and that even though my family might have misled me, the truth of the universe will present itself to me. And so I shift my gaze forward with hope and say a quick prayer as we cross the threshold.
Regardless of what you've learned about the nature of your family's creed, there is always some comfort in ritual. Tyranny. The same is posed to you. You venture forth now, having advised boldness and decisive action. And now the reign of this world, a world in which you were not born, falls upon your brow. Do you look back at the city you now leave, or do your eyes stay fixed in the same direction as Wix?
My eyes are on my tail that Wick is gripping so hard, and my ears are wet, and I do look back, realizing that every opportunity I have had to leave the House of the Candescent Creed has been a really big party for me. I love to be out, and I love to meet people, and I love to see the goings-on of the city around me. This time doesn't feel so good, and I'm realizing as I sort of like shake some rain off of my little floppy ears that I am maybe a little bit more domesticated than I once thought I was.
Doing the right thing, that's supposed to come with immediate rewards, right? Otherwise, what makes it the right thing? Certainly your material conditions having immediately deteriorated past the point of familiarity. That can't be what good deeds are rewarded with. If that were the case, then people would be behaving selfishly all the time. Your ears slick to the side of your head, so soaked with rain, drooping down, matching the verticality of your horns like a giant middle finger pointed to the sky overhead. Kattigan, you're returning to Timony. What's on your mind as you make your way back to where you have so long dwelled?
What's on my mind? Not a lot. Kattigan's in his body. He doesn't have much, except for sensations. And he's watching his friend at the front of the pack, leading everyone, and he's hung back. He's chewing on a little bit of root in his mouth. And the rain is bringing him back to his senses from the drink in the city. And he's starting to come alive. And his heart rate's starting to race, and he knows this feeling, and it's the feeling of a hunt. And he's starting to feel good and excited. And excited is rare and strange for him. And as he rides a little bit harder off to the left, a little rush in the bush, and a quail sort of comes out of the bush, and Wolfric just jumps out of the bush, snatches it, runs alongside him, shakes it, and almost like a little smile, the way a dog can smile only after it's killed something, back off in the brush. And for a moment, he's really excited because this is where he wants to be, and he didn't know. And as he looks up front, everything feels dour, but he feels excited. And he notices between the two of them that both of their water skins are empty. And he chuckles to himself. And he kicks his horse a little faster by them, and as he rides by, he pops off the top of both their water skins so the rain can lead in while it's running. And then just takes off. Yeah.
I think we're in good hands.
Kattigan, this is the very beginning of our soldiers' table. And this is where big decisions and big roles happen. I'm going to need a survival check. An individual can volunteer to make it, but I would ask if we do a group check that everybody only roll if they have proficiency in survival.
Okay. Group check.
I have a +1.
Proficiency?
No?
Not as good as it could be.
You are proficient.
I am proficient,
I do,
yes.
and I have a +4.
Do it.
I think I would leave it to him.
You probably have
+5.
I have a +5 and I'm proficient.
Rollies between you two to figure
Yeah,
out
so
who's
you have a
going to do it.
+5?
Or we
I mean,
just both,
Or
we both roll. We're both.
He's done this.
You guys can
before.
both roll. So we'll roll a group check, which with a small group of only 2. Reminder that Wolfric is going to give you the help action here, which
that's
he
right.
is able to do.
Yeah, sick.
And
Thank
we're going to roll as a group, which means that we take the higher of the 2.
Oh, great.
So,
Okay.
but I will tell you, you are riding in the rain at the gate of a massive city. Tracks intermingle, wagon wheels cut gouts into the road itself. Finding these tracks will be next to impossible in the night in the rain. The difficulty for finding all sets of tracks is going to be the highest difficulty that the game says, which is a 30. Finding one of them is going to be a 25, and finding some clue that lets you at least rule out some bad options will be a difficulty of 20. So, 30, 25, 20.
Somebody have guidance?
Even if I did, I don't think I'm paying much attention.
We're going to go ahead and roll because
We gotta roll like a 20. You gotta
let-
roll a crit in order to make this happen.
Why don't we just do it?
here we go.
Don't have to. You get to.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
And you're rolling with advantage, Kattigan, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Because I
you
had the
get
help
advantage.
action.
Okay, great.
That was okay. That is good. With the +4, it's 19.
19.
Oh, I rolled so
bad. One away. Riding off into the rain, Kattigan. Water. Hoof prints. Boot prints. Looking out. When the trail goes cold, a determined hunter has to move from what he can see to what he knows. You will have to think of what the choices Sid would have made were. And then you'll have to think if those choices would have been knowable by those who pursue him with deadly intent. And we'll get into that on tonight's episode of Critical Role.
Oh, it stings! It stings!
It stings!
I forgot I do have guidance.
Hey, and welcome to the Critical Role Announcement Playhouse. We're back. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Our sponsor tonight is the new video game from our dear friends at Ad Hoc Studio, Dispatch. And Sam lost his voice. So instead, is there anyone here who knows Sam perhaps intimately who has decades of people confusing their voice for his?
Matthew, I was born for this moment. Boo, I got you. From the groundbreaking team behind The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, and Tales from the Borderlands comes a fresh take on interactive storytelling. Am I smiling wide enough? Dispatch. A workplace superhero comedy that puts you in the dispatch seat, coordinating a hilarious handful of trash-talking heroes. To celebrate the game, we set up our own call-in line to answer all your questions. And manning the phone line is our old friend, 80s sitcom icon, Gail. Looks like she's already fielding a call. Shh, let's listen in.
Dispatch game hotline, Gail rapping at you, what do you want? Who does the voices in the game? I ain't got no crudden idea, but I sure as Santa hope the hunkiest actor alive makes an appearance. Stephen Tobolowsky! Hello! Hottie! So hot!
Ned Ryerson from Groundhog Day?
Yes! Yes! Oh, mama, he's my hall pass!
Well, sadly, Mr. Tobolowsky won't be in the game, but it does star Aaron Paul, Aaron Yvette, Jeffrey frickin' Wright, Jack Septic Eye, Moist Critical, Alana Pierce, Joel Haver, and our own Laura Bailey, Travis Willingham, and Matthew Mercer.
Snooze! Dang! They couldn't even get David Palmer? This guy? Come on! Now those are some eyes I could get hella lost in. Come here, big boy.
I bet I'm not gonna look left. Oh, we got another call coming in for Gail.
Oh! Dispatch game hotline or what's your deal, stinker? What kind of game is Dispatch? What do I look like? Alta freaking Vista? I've never played it. No, IMHO, the best game that ever was Spectravision.
What, is Spectravision, you mean the hotel pay-per-view system from the 80s?
Hell yes. I would always watch the first 4 minutes and 69 seconds.
Those are some long minutes.
And then I would always watch those of the pornos. And then I would pretend that it was this guy, Wallace Shawn.
Good old Wallace Shawn.
Woof. I would try to shut it off quick before they build the room, and my dad would blow a gasket. And now that was a hootenanny.
And a half, I'm sure it was. But Dispatch is an equally exciting game. Decisions you make determine the outcome of the story. Are you with me? So no two playthroughs are the same.
Yeah. Dispatch, blah, blah, blah. This better be good. Where can I learn more about the game? Oh, I know how to answer this one. So wait, get out your phone. Yeah, turn on the flashlight. All right, and take a peek right up your butthole. What a barf bag. High five it.
Thanks, Gail. Check out Dispatch now at bit.ly/CRDispatch and follow along at the Ad Hoc Studio. Matt, gag me with a spoon back to you.
Thank you very much, Liam and Gail.
I love you, Gail.
Okay.
Thanks.
Big fans. That shaved a year off my life.
All of us. You can now bring your Daggerheart custom characters to custom miniatures. Big thanks to our friends at Hero Forge. You can now purchase special licensed Daggerheart collections focused on our fungal, simia, and ribbit ancestries directly from the Hero Forge website. This collaboration helps our fans tell their stories within the magical world of Daggerheart, allowing them to better represent the characters they poured so much time, thought, and love into. From whole armor and outfit set to entire new species like tamarin, orangutan, and monkey simia, to multiple options for fungal mushroom caps, bringing these ancestries to Hero Forge. It would not have been possible without this wonderful new collaborator collection partnership. So please visit heroforge.com/collections to learn more today, and a big thank you to our friends at Hero Forge for partnering with us to make this happen. Laura Bailey, you're up.
Hello. I have merch to tell you about. You remember, if you were OG, do you remember our original very first t-shirt that we did? Well, in celebration of our 10th anniversary and the start of Campaign 4, we did a Campaign 4 roll call t-shirt, you guys. Look. Yes. Look. It's our ammunition. Thank you, Jordan Torrance, for your fabulous design. The blue is all the characters, plus Mulligan, just like it was Mercer before, and then we've got our animal companions. So this is for the US and Canada, and then guess what? For the EU and for the UK, we have a gray one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Classic.
So anyway, there's that. We also have Critical Role 10-year anniversary posters, which I will now reveal to you and the cast.
Those are so sick. I got a little sneak peek.
Wait.
This is really exciting.
Vox Machina. Oh my God. Bell's House.
That's the Mighty Nine.
I mean Mighty Nine. Shut up, I know. And Bell's House. And so the artist, Tom Yilson, you're amazing. Each of these posters is 13 by 18, printed on like a good solid cardstock. Here we go. It's called McCoy Silk, look it up. And then if you collect all three, you guys, they go together and look it.
Wait, I think they're...
No, yeah, they're right.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, it's backwards.
They're not. They're backwards.
Jeez, it's backwards.
There we go.
There you go.
The Threads of Fate lineup.
So cool.
That's cool. Collect all three, frame them side by side for an epic tableau. You're welcome.
Those are immediately getting framed.
I know.
I'm very excited.
Look at them.
Yeah, just for a second.
This holiday season is upon us, and our holiday vinyl album, Critical Role Presents Winter's Crest, is here to ring in the holiday with you and your loved ones. If you haven't checked it out yet, featuring 11 festive tracks, this album is a journey of jubilee through all three Critical Role campaigns with our own takes on holiday classics as well as all new tracks to ring in the holidays. This deluxe edition also comes signed by all of us with exclusive extras inside. It sounds better than this. Trust me.
Yeah.
You can find it on the U.S. Critical Role.
Song.
It's fine on the U.S. Critical Role shop or ScanlanShortHaltMusic.com and listen to this to warm up for our 4th annual Critmas Can't Miss sale starting next Monday. Our biggest sale of the entire year, Laura, will run in all shops from November 10th through December 14th. And there you'll find dice, accessories, games, and apparel up to 60% off in time for the holidays. Get all the Christmas deets at critroll.com/Christmas2025. Ashley and Liam.
Oh man, yeah, we got some news. If you're looking for some reading material this holiday season, our friends at Dark Horse Comics have you covered with their humble bundle of Critical Role comics. Collection includes all 4 volumes of the prequel series Vox Machina Origins and the comic adaptation of the Mighty Nine.
And the best part, in my humble opinion, is that every purchase supports the Critical Role Foundation. Wow. When you buy a humble bundle, you can choose how your money is divided between Dark Horse, CRF, and Humble Bundle. So grab some deals on books while also doing a little good.
And this bundle is available.
Sorry, I'm bad at reading.
It's available until Saturday, November 15th at 11 a.m. Pacific, so be sure to grab yours at humblebundle.com/critroll. Humba Bumba.
Humble Bundle.
Awesome. I think with that, back to you.
we return to the city of Dolmakyar, where events have been compounding pretty, I'd say, fast and furious for these last several hours. It has been, I believe, just about 2 days since the execution of Fang, a noted war hero and beloved friend and family member and hated foe of many of those gathered here at this table. Executed under the authority not of the Revolutionary Council of Dolmakyar and its proud heritage of being the birthplace of the war against the gods. No, Fang was executed by the authority of the Chamber of Lords Advisory, those members of the Sundered Houses, including the House Halevar, of which one Wicander Halevar has just fled after arriving at Hal's doorstep, and a young Occtis Tuconis, 8th of the proud line of Tuconis, one of the many Sundered Houses whose reach seems to extend across the landscape. I'm having a good time. We're telling it's a magical story. It's literally what it is. Our last episode began with a surprising moment where Occtis, aware that his family was searching for him, perhaps for reasons unbeknownst to him, perhaps because he had sort of betrayed them, in a sense revealed conspiracy to save Fang, was brought under the protection of one Julien Davinos, under orders from his father, General Raymond Davinos, right hand to the great Sundered House of Royce, the Lady Aranessa Royce being herself the ex-wife of the late Fang. Julien, taking Occtis there, was also in the company of one Vaelus of the Mournvale, an elven warrior in search of an artifact stolen by this Fang. Boy, this guy seems to have gotten around.
This guy's a real jerk.
This guy's a real jerk. Seems to have gotten his hands on the Stone of Night Song, an ancient artifact and relic of the deceased goddess of life, your goddess. You, yourself, some 8 centuries old, having seen her in the flesh, one of the only people here that's ever seen a god. Or I should say, one of 2 people at this table who's seen a god. For indeed, in our last episode, we discovered that Bolaire is not a man, but a mask. Crafted.
Thank you.
Are we still talking about the game?
Indeed, in the bowels of the Arcanod, Bolaire, his business aired out, his dirty laundry left out to dry in a letter left to one Murray Magnesson of the Penteveral. But what could have seen you two sort of come to each other as foes instead found the burgeoning of a friendship, as indeed Azune and Nayar, the Brethren Hall, Murray Magnesson of the Penteveral, Bolaire of the Arcanod, and now Halandil Fang of the newly named Hallowed Round, all find themselves tied to a city that descends into darkness and despair. Revealing secrets forged fast friendship, and I'll tell you what forged that friendship even faster was when the 4 of you went searching, knowing that the lights had gone out at the Davinos Palazzo, where you knew Occtis to be, that Thaisha had gone in pursuit. Arriving there, you found melted wax, Azune speaking a word in an ancient language. Remember. The candle reconstituted, and Hal heard the footsteps of a spectral fox, none other than Pincushion, Occtis's fox familiar. You pursued it all the way to the Lloy estate, the home of Thaisha's family, since departed for the capital city of Dolrumya. There, with Occtis's body, Sir Julien, the Lady Aranessa, the groundskeeper Rohor, and Vaelus, all beholding. Our young gem-toothed rapscallion wizard and the man who is in fact a mask crafted by halflings to perform a play so potent in its performative capability that it could lay low a god, worked an act of magic. As the stars aligned and on a portent roll of a nat 20, the Stone of Night Song was removed. And for the first time ever, to your knowledge, by mortal hands, once was a death reversed. Almost. And it is in that almost that we return to Occtis Taconis. Visions, General Raymond Davinos dead, necromantic force unleashed, shades, the summoning of those spirits of unlife bent only on the destruction of living things to once again grasp that which is corroded by their very touch. Occtis. Aranessa is speaking. Thaisha is bleeding from a wound on her chest, a glass rapier in Bolaire's hand. Partially behind Lady Aranessa is Julien. Aranessa is speaking. Whatever has occurred here is something unknown to the enemies of the House of Royce, unknown to the enemies of all those who still believe in a free world, or as Thiazi would have said, that can still hear the falcon's cry. You hear the voice, but it's blurry to you. You feel the weight of your own flesh. Your living body, when it rested, sought comfort and ease, but now you feel not that you have lost your sense of touch, but that it has actually gone internal. You feel as tendons move in your body, you feel bones twist against muscle, ligament, and sinew. The awareness of your body as a thing, which is all it is now. Someone's speaking to you. You realize you cannot become unaware of your breath, lest it stop. Now for you, breathing is either conscious or absent. Blood isn't flowing. Any part of you that you cannot command is so still that on some level it frightens you. Like some part of you knows it is rotting. In this moment, a number of medical facts become obvious to you. You no longer require food or water. You do not feel tiredness in the same sense as you once did, but you also no longer feel energy, drive, passion of that sort. Your body does not become restless, nor can it ever be restful. You are aware that you will not age, and it is very likely that the functions of your body, to drink wine with a friend, to perhaps one day carry on the Taconis line, if that was ever something that you dreamed of. Family, old age, to lie on a deathbed and look up at those around you that gave reverence or admiration to the life you led. Every indication is that that has passed from the realm of possibility. And yet people are still talking to you.
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
I think. I'm, here. This is, strange. Sorry. Are you okay? Are you good?
No, you died. So I'm still going through that. Also, back off of your sword that I was slowly impaling myself on to interpose myself between the two of you.
Right, sorry, why are you,
seeing the sword slide out of you again. I died?
Oh, you were like dead. Your guts was all over the place. I mean, look at how much blood is over here.
Okay,
You have like, there's like a body trail.
Okay, Murray.
All right, sorry.
What did we miss?
It's a little jumbled, but I'm so sorry. Julien, my family showed up. They killed everyone.
As you're starting to admit that, I'm approaching Julien. If your hand is still outstretched with the sword in your hand, I'm very gently lowering it, and I whisper to you, give him a chance. You may not know it yet, but you are among friends.
I am.
Draw the blade back and just turn around and walk about 10 feet away and just fold my arms.
The last sword vanishes. Turn to the...
I haven't seen my family in years. I haven't seen them since I came to the Penteveral. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why. I have no idea why they were here, what they wanted. I don't know why they took my heart.
Do you know why they would have placed that stone inside of you?
No, I don't. Who is holding the stone? Or is it still floating?
I think I had mage-handed it kind of floating, if I recall. So I think it's kind of, it's in my little basket weave of magical energy.
Do I get any feeling from that, too? Now, the stone, is there any sort of like...
Give me any skill associated, and if you would like, you can also give me an insight. But if you give me insight, I'm going to also ask for a wisdom saving throw.
We're back.
Man, do I want to do that?
Do it, coward.
All right, I'm going to make an insight check and I'll make a wisdom saving throw.
Probably won't pull
I have
back
nothing
on
in
that.
insight. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Amazing. The insight check is a 2. The wisdom saving throw is a 16.
Great. You start to open yourself up to the stone, and then some part of you says, "Do not do this."
I don't know why. I probably shouldn't touch that.
It feels like there's got to be, like this stone is your life essence, like your anchor now.
Great. Sorry. This is a lot.
Would Murray be educated enough to know like what a phylactery is?
Like the idea of like different talismans that creatures can like put elements of their. Give me Arcana, and actually Bolaire, I'll ask for you to give Arcana as well in this moment because you're both observing this thing. And then Vaelus, I'll actually ask you for a religion check as well if you guys are kind.
Okay. 24. 24.
On a 24?
No, 25.
25.
17 plus 8 is 25.
Correct.
Thank you. Jesus.
I don't know.
20.
On that 25 Arcana, give me some direction. What is the question that you are attempting to answer here? Or just the area of your interest?
Sure. Like knowing that
there are liches or other
Yeah.
mythical creatures who utilize phylacteries. Is this similar to this? Is it like an Uno reverse of a phylactery?
Yes, with the exception that this thing was not created for that intended purpose. I
Right.
will say on a 25, this thing, the melted wax you saw in the palazzo, this was supposed to be burned or destroyed, you think. You think this artifact, this relic, was supposed to do something. And you think that on that 25, you hear distant rhythmic footsteps. Based on the remnant of that portent, there's and I think Vaelus, on that dirty 20, you hear them as well, and understand that rhythm to be anathema to you, particularly, because those are the footfalls of creatures walking to the dark wood past the edge of death to become reincarnated. So in other words, it is the opposite of immortality.
On this plane or coming from the stone like drums and Jumanji?
You hear it coming from the stone. It's a very drums and Jumanji kind of. You're like, I think in this moment on that 25, on that 25 and on that dirty 20, a residual of the magic that happened here, which while you guys, the mundane world is creeping back in. Dangerous people are out to hurt and kill a lot of you. However, there is still a lingering feeling of the numinous. What Bolaire and Murray just did is unbelievable. And it is itself only possible because of what Occtis did that Thaisha saw in the other realm, which was unbelievable, which only happened because Thaisha interrupted whatever was supposed to happen. So a chain reaction of extreme intercessions into a very delicate arcane process has occurred here. So when you're thinking, is this a talisman? Is this where Occtis's life force is? No, it's not one-to-one, because this thing was supposed to effectively be desecrated or destroyed. And instead, due to the actions of yourself, Bolaire, Thaisha, Occtis, a thing that was supposed to be sacrilegiously destructed to accomplish whatever the ends of Primus Tuconis and the rest of Occtis's family were, was prevented. Now, it has you, in other words, look at Occtis and on that 25, which is a high bar to clear. You think what you have here is you would not have been able to construct the ritual capable of arriving, not with years of planning and resources could you have constructed a ritual to arrive here. Instead, what happened is you guys hijacked a machine that a sorcerer's family has had in the works for years at the last possible second, and instead of driving it through the wall of whatever horrific purpose the Tuconis had in mind, like safely landed a tank on a rooftop. You took something that should not have done this, but at the last possible minute, perfectly aligned to bring Occtis back. What you also, I think, recognize is Occtis is not this. Even with an incredible nat 20, resurrection defies the ability of any mortals living within Ahriman. But creating an undead creature that is possessed of its own heart and mind has never been done before. And that's closer than anyone's ever gotten to a true resurrection in a long, long time. So all of which is to say, you can rule out his talisman, but you do think that there is you think that Occtis and this stone are interwoven, magically, permanently. You don't know that that means he should have it. You don't know that that means that it's good for him. And on that 20 religion, Vaelus, I'll just bring to you this other element here, which is, you know that the Stone of Night Song is a relic of effectively like celestial requiem of the goddess of life. She didn't wish for any of her children to die, but even she could not prevent them from dying in injury or accident. So the Stone of Night Song was crafted as basically a relic to celestials that did have to guide the tragic elves that died through the Shadowfell to the final halls of the Goddess of Life. Within that, on that, you just recognize that whatever these arcanists have just done has prevented the destruction of a relic of your order, and you can also see that it is tied purposefully, intimately, to the existence and continued animation of young Occtis.
I'm gonna go up to the stone, and I am going to try to grab it with part of the fabric of my skirt.
I think we should have a conversation. What are you doing?
This is what I came here for.
Yeah.
Well, the situation has changed.
I understand this. I am not trying to take it away.
Okay.
But what I would
Let's
like is for this to stay in my possession.
Well, this is going to be a conversation then, isn't it?
Let's have a conversation.
Say something.
What we have here, I don't know the word for, because the only word I can think of is miracle, but we don't have those, do we?
We do now.
I definitely don't want to be one.
Does anyone else hear drumming?
What?
I hear drumming.
What?
Drums. It's like
Hey, no one hearing drums touches the stone.
it's like a war march.
Hal steps Thaisha a few
I hear it.
feet away from the group, and his hand is resting on your hip. And in a voice that's very familiar from years of worry late at night years ago, a soothing voice. Let's be careful here. This danger is in our home. In your home, we'll get it sorted. But please, be careful. And on that word careful, just a little reassurance passes into you as I cast Healing Word into the wound that you gave yourself.
Seeing people kind of move around and get pulled aside, my eyes haven't left Sir Julien, who has stepped away, and I approach him.
Cup in hand goes up and tells you to stop before you get too close.
I stop, and without closing in, I do move around so that you can see my face. I know you don't trust anybody here. I would like a moment of your time so that I can earn your trust, if I may.
So be it.
Come outside with me. I think it's important that we make sure we weren't followed.
He looks back towards Occtis. Does he look like he's gonna be here for a minute?
I don't even know if Occtis has stood up from the ground.
I'm still sitting.
Then a moment.
I'll start to make my way away from the group, and I'll wait to make sure that he's with me. As the group is doing what they're doing, I'm looking right at you. That was very bold what you did just now, and I'm impressed. I saw you staring daggers at everybody, and I saw you speak to a very strong feeling immediately, and I'm jealous, honestly, of that capacity to find such words for what you were feeling.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me at all. That's interesting.
Should I?
You should. Or we met a long, long time ago. And I'll speak to that in a moment, but first I need to know if you have a death wish, because as bold as what you did was, it was also incredibly foolish. You had a number of them already turning on you, and all they needed to do was act, and you would have been done. So are you just reckless, or do you have a death wish?
I haven't decided yet.
I don't know if you're gonna have much time to decide, because the walls are closing in on us. And I know you don't trust anybody here, but there's not time to earn it. Right now, trust has to be a choice, and the earning of it will follow. And to answer your question in a bid to perhaps begin to earn your trust, I have seen you. The first time I met you, I will never forget. Because I was at Thiazi's side at the very end of the Falconers' Rebellion, and I remember everything very clearly as to how that all went down.
Oh.
And you don't remember me because your attention was never on me. And I wasn't the only one there. And I'm not coming here in this moment to do anything than extend a hand. The past has a very interesting way of coming back to the present. It never goes away. But I'm learning that we shouldn't always be held prisoner by it. So I want to offer you something. In exchange of what I offer, I want you to give the people in there a chance. Because we're all twisted in this fucked up thing together. And we're going to need each other. My offer. When the past comes to find you, you have my word that I will speak the story that you choose to tell.
Congratulations after all these years to see my family brought low. I hope it's everything that you,
that's not
Thiazi would have wanted.
No. You misunderstand me.
I turn and walk back into the room.
I follow.
Azune, I'd like you to give me a perception check if you would be so kind.
Okay. That was 13.
Looking out as you follow Julien back into the Lloy estate, you said it offhand because you had business with Sir Julien, but you looked down a dark and deserted street. I don't know if you can rule out that you were followed. Morning's around the corner.
It's very late.
As you re-enter, I will say as the final piece of this puzzle in that 25 Arcana check, Murray, the last thing I'll say is you're far too educated to not understand that coincidence actually is real and does happen. But when it happens, it's still always interesting. This isn't the first relic you've seen in the last day or two concerned with the relationship of the celestial and death.
It's been a crazy 12 hours.
The connection between the stone of Night Song, this thing which is unperturbed, even holding it in your mage hand, you still get an arcane sense of its heft, and you can just tell that if that were to sit in the palm of your hand, it would do some ancient dwarven thing in your heart that would just be a good stone. That's a good stone, the feeling of a good...
I love a good rock.
Love a good rock.
It's got a good,
You can see that it's smooth, something that has been handled by centuries of elven clerics. In stark contrast to the reordered plates adorning the coffin the box that you and Bolaire had studied. Old Balad, the Sister of Mists, who was herself a celestial related to Rowan, the trickster. That's something. That these two artifacts would come into your periphery, two relics of the gods, so close in order to each other. What was Tuconis up to, and what was Thiazi up to? You don't have answers to these questions, but out of thin air, you've grasped a second thread.
Well, I want to start talking about practical next steps.
Right.
What are we going to do? Your family. You don't know why, you don't know what.
No.
Are they going to come looking for you?
I think under the umbrella that I have no fucking idea. I think they think I'm dead. So no. But if they figure out I'm not, yes.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Besides, like you said, even if they assume that you're dead now, I don't foresee that assumption lasting till the sun rises. They've got little eyes and ears all over the city.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, of course.
You see the Lady Irenessa speaks up. How did you find us here in Thaisha's home?
Oh, good follow-up. It was crazy. Well, we went to your house, your big old mansion. Sorry.
As Julien has re-entered the chamber immediately and is like,
sorry for your loss. And then we saw like this ritual that was happening. It was clearly, and then we kind of like reverse engineered it, right? You know, and then Hal managed to find this candle, or no, was it Hal or was it Bolaire? It doesn't matter. Look. And then we heard little pitter pattering of little tiny footsteps.
You seem so elated. Were you not at all left uncharmed by the dead bodies everywhere?
Oh no, that was crazy.
It was clean.
Sorry, yeah, it was clean.
It was clean.
Yeah, what he said.
Although there was a sense of something really terrible in the air. I will give you that for sure. But spotless.
So the Tuconis already know that you're not there, Occtis.
Good. Great. Okay. That at least points in a direction.
So that was clean. What do you mean?
There was no evidence of anything there. No blood, no bodies, nothing. Except for the candle. They work fast.
There hasn't been enough time.
That was where you went after it was clean, after you guys went to go.
Yeah.
So we saw the lights
That's right.
went out. It was dark, which is obviously pretty unusual.
All right. So they know I'm not on the table anymore. Because they didn't have to clean up my body, which is such an odd thing to say.
Well, maybe we should be bringing you underground.
And we can make a cover story for that.
Bodies disappear all the time.
Boy.
He has a name.
Sorry, what?
Where are you off to?
I don't know why.
We have to go. You can't stay here.
I think you should come with me.
I hate that the most.
What is happening? Oh, yes. Okay, yes. I need to leave. I need to leave the city. I assume.
Occtis. What did you see?
In regards to what?
When you first came to, immediately after the stone was removed from you, there was a babble of am I incorrect?
No,
or did,
you were muttering under your breath. I heard Barrow.
do need to go somewhere.
You remember in this moment, yeah, you saw Taconis, flags and banners waving under a black sky. You saw a lone orcish warrior standing somewhere and with the sign of the Barrow Guard.
That's right. As I was waking up, I saw some things, some flashes of things, but I very clearly saw an orc. Seemed like some sort of warrior carrying a banner of the Barrow Guard. I don't know what that means.
She's no longer looking at you. She is staring at Hal.
The Barrow Guard, you say?
Yeah. I know of them, but I don't recognize the person.
I train many of their up-and-coming soldiers to whip them into shape.
Okay.
Is this where you intend to go?
I mean, that's the only lead I have, but if anyone else has an idea.
Let me tell you this.
Looking at me.
Because maybe you saw my son. Our son.
Oh.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
War drums. War drums.
What are you thinking, Julien?
Occtis. Just so we're aware and very clear. Wherever you go now, I go. You have two shadows for now. Because wherever you walk, one day your family will return. And I'll be waiting. We don't have to be friends. But I'm stuck to you now. Boy.
God, that does not sound good. Okay, yeah, great.
Do you remember anything about the environment? Because I don't think, wherever you went, I don't think you were on this plane of existence.
I would agree with that. I don't think I was either.
Occtis,
you were very dead.
you can give me, as you try to recall what you saw, you can give me Arcana or you can give me Investigation.
Great, I will do Arcana.
Can I guidance?
Guidance.
I'm just gonna put my hand on you and realize, how alive do you feel?
I haven't.
Are you allowed to ask?
I have no pulse, and I'm cold.
Scale of 1 to 10.
What is happening?
How alive do you
That would be a 14.
14. You begin to go back, trying to think of what you might have seen anywhere in the visions. Unfortunately, on a 14, you can't get a specific location, but what you are describing are sandstone, tall, not marble columns, and not the granite of Dwarven make. This is something, if you had to guess, it seems like pillars or plinths that look, for lack of a better word, like the type of stone that you would find east of the Dvalmar Pass.
It's very fragmented. But it looks like the kind of natural architecture that is east of here.
Okay, that's Elven.
Those are the ancestral lands of the Taconis. That's the ancient, the fallen Obradimian Empire to the east of the Kovrosi Mountains.
It's towards our old home.
Okay. It's also the direction that you guys just came from, back towards Venatus and the Eternal Night.
Was I able to grab the stone? Or is it still up?
I think in the distraction here,
I
you can
have been keeping.
Damn, I was trying to get
You can try if you like, but I will definitely counter with
I
a
won't
command.
try. I will grab it.
I'm going to command.
As you, go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw, Vaelus.
Can't get the fawn out of the player.
Oh no, that's bad. That's 12.
This is your wisdom save?
That's my wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. Do you have not that I'm going to do it here, but do you have a...
Wait a minute. I have advantage to avoid or end the charmed condition.
This is not a charm condition.
No, you said command. Sorry. So I see it.
I was gonna, do you have an opinion on only sticking to the approved list of commands? Not that it's going to matter right now.
I will allow different one-word commands, but they are subject to the vocabulary of the target.
Very, very.
Crumb.
Oh boy.
Crump at once.
Vaelus, a word, if you don't mind. Here. And I'm going to walk over and just take you aside.
What?
It is
what?
It is my selfishness that allowed you into this city. And if it is your selfishness that harms this boy, I can do things to you.
I am not going to harm him. I am going to keep him alive. He died under her care. So if he's gonna make it anywhere, it's gonna be because of me. Do you understand?
If you try and take that stone, if you abandon
If
him to
I try to take that stone,
silence.
my
I can't.
stone?
I cast silence. I cast not silence. I cast command. I am. Command
silence.
Yeah.
And that's the command spell.
That's the command spell again.
Command spell again. Give me another wisdom save.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, okay, dirty 20.
That is a success.
I have ways of making your life very difficult, and I swear, I need you to swear that you will not abandon that one. I'm trying to trust you.
You can trust me. Look at me. With that fucking creepy mask. I swear to you, I will not abandon this boy.
If you do, I'll find you. Good luck, and keep him safe.
What do you care?
I feel like this is going well.
You see, as you ask that question of Bolaire, you see that Aranessa looks to Occtis. You saw in your vision as you crossed over from death a warrior of the Barrow Guard.
Yeah.
House Davinos, under the auspice of House Royce, has taken a vanguard in the training of the Barrow Guard in their protection of the realm.
Right.
Occtis, our families were on opposite sides of the Shaper's War, and the same side of my beloved Thiazi's rebellion. I don't know who in my family is left alive. Our caravans were stopped at the Dvalmar Pass. I do not know the state of the Golden Orchard. I do not know. We have been dwindling ever since the gates of Fairy were closed. And it seems that your family decided that we had been nothing more than a name for a little too long. You do not need to apologize. My grandfather would not commit himself to the cause of the Falconers' Rebellion. I have wondered what might have happened if I had been in his stead. Would I have acquiesced to the demands? I know that we stayed strong, preserved the dignity and station of our house, and it bought us this. I need to travel east because it is the only direction that has perhaps anything left for me other than looking at the shadows behind me for the rest of a short life. You are the only thing that has happened in the last 10 years that I am aware of that did not go according to the plans of your family. And so, with all of the elegance, grace, and dignity that my station affords me, may I cling to you in desperate hope that something good might happen.
Of course, I owe you so much, and yes, I'll do my best to help you find what you're looking for. Thank you.
I hope we find what we're looking for, and I hope that we find something to look for. And you see that she takes your hands in her hands and looks over at Julien and looks back at you. We've been calling ourselves the Sundered Houses for a long time.
Since I can remember.
I don't want to be broken anymore. And she squeezes your hands, looks to Julien and says, I can say with certainty that we are being hunted right now, my dear Sir Julien. And I can say as well that Occtis, though you seem to have defied death itself, I doubt that you could defy capture or imprisonment.
I agree.
Then, you see she looks over to you, Vaelus. My lady. By some ancient bond of ancestry, my family blessed by the Fae, and you of the elven folk, I offer you my trust, given in desperate times, perhaps much lessened in its worth, but if you have made the oath to tend to Occtis, I saw you withstanding the onslaught of many shades for a time in which any other mortal would have been struck low, and it would have been effortless for you to take the stone and depart. I think you would have attempted to do so already if that were in your heart. So, and on a level perhaps that is crass to bring up, I think if we don't bring you, we're gonna die.
And just to lay everything out in very black and white terms here. The current plan sounds like you are going exactly where the creepy stone told you in your vision to go. You're going to Creepy Stone War Drums. War Drums?
Yes, that's where we're
Creepy
going.
Land.
Yes.
All right, great. No, I like this plan.
And you're all going. Sir Julien, Occtis, as you, Vaelus is your name?
I will go where you, yes. And I will go where you go.
Thaisha, you go.
That's how you, I mean, you have a whole thing here. I got family and stuff. I'm not asking you to do anything. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. A lot of people around you right now are treating you the way I've seen a lot of animals treat bait or a meal.
Mm-hmm.
I will go if you want me to go with you.
Al, what are you gonna... I mean, look, you're always looking out for me, and I appreciate it, but you didn't ask for any of this, and You have a family, and you have a guy you obviously love. It's like so clear, and so like, I don't know. You have to make I'm not asking you to do anything. You have to make this decision.
Can't. I know.
And also, like, I am now like everything you don't like. I'm like 100% dead now.
Maybe you're just mostly dead.
Yeah. We've dealt with undead. We dealt with them in Venatus. You are not that. You're still you.
I have to remember to breathe.
Okay. So do I.
Okay.
Your family too. Because your blood family are the worst fucking people I have ever met.
Oh, hey, look, I got a new dad. It's bad here.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
For me, yeah.
Yeah. That good with you?
It's good with me. And once again, I don't mean to like nitpick this whole plan.
God damn it,
or
Murray.
anything.
What?
Look,
What?
I'm just wondering, all right, so we're gonna go to where the creepy stone.
Are you
boom,
coming
boom, boom,
too?
boom, boom.
What the hell?
No, I got your fucking family to deal with back here.
Right.
Here's the thing. I think
Yeah,
once-
I'm sorry. You're gonna throw a titty at him? What's your plan?
You know how much heft these things have?
Honestly,
I actually have a
Knock the
plan.
motherfucker out.
I have a plan. If I can take a moment and share based on what you just said, Lady Aranessa, and I'm assuming you're going with them as well. You're leaving, or are you staying?
They will hunt me down here.
Do you have hiking boots? Sorry.
Whether you are going with them or not, you are leaving as well, and now we have all the witnesses to what happened are leaving.
what do witnesses matter? Something has changed in the city.
Yes.
It's about power. It's not about truth.
Exactly. So hear me out. Lady Aranessa, you said something earlier about the Shapers' War, and you recognize that some of the houses were fighting alongside the gods, and some of the rebel houses were fighting against them. And here in Dolmakier, we have this mix of these houses. Halavar Taconis fought for the gods, and Royce and Cormoré and Einfassen, they fought against them. That was only 70 years ago. They're all acting independently, but they're all making moves at the same time. Cormoré is sinking their claws into the museum. Einfassen is taking over the Revolutionary Guard and the Arcane Marshals, and Taconis has come after the Penteveral. They're not working together yet. They're working in parallel, and 70 years ago is not that long ago. They still have each other's blood on their hands. The only way that we'll survive here in Dolmakier is if we find a way to create a wedge between them and have them turn on each other. There's evidence right now of one of the priestly houses eliminating a rebel house. All we need is to plant the seed of suspicion so that Einfassen and Cormoré think that they're next.
So what you're suggesting is that some of you stay and be that wedge.
I think you have a way to plant the seed that those of us that stay behind might then water.
Okay,
I do have a whisper campaign.
I do like this.
You've never whispered a day in your
very
life.
clever.
It's true.
So what do you need me to do?
Anything that you can do to implicate your family and suggest that now that House Royce is gone, that Einfassen and Cormoré are meant to be next.
Interesting.
Occtis, do you have a personal item that we could keep for the moment on you? Something simple.
Sure.
Are you still on the ground, by the way?
Yeah,
I'm actually going to walk over and offer a hand to get you up.
Thank you. It feels different now. I can't feel my legs. Yeah, I can give you something.
Part of your fox, maybe.
Something that will keep better, I think.
Yeah, is that the only option here?
Once he's not together, they will decompose.
Occtis, you have a signet ring.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young man, it is a terrible thing to be singular. but it can eventually be beautiful. And one day, I look forward to you returning and having a proper conversation of whatever it is you become.
Everyone's keep saying the creepiest shit to you.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Aranessa turns to you, Azune, and goes, "You're right. But the reality is, we can't know which cards the other houses are playing face up and which they are playing face down. For me to walk to Rondes Einfasen and bring the story of what the Draconis have done, I can only do if I were certain that he would be surprised by it.
Yeah, they might are, you know.
And all I can say is, I need to see who in my house yet lives. I cannot imagine. They must have struck knowing that we were coming here for Thiazi's funeral. Look at how quick and violent it was. It was not glacial at all. It was not generations of planning. It was fast. And how long had Thiazi even had the Stone of Night song? Thimble had mentioned that it was a short amount of time. So all of this reeks of a gambit. It reeks of seeing opportunity and greed compelling them to seize it while they could.
Yes.
This is not years of fruition and planning. But what that means is...
blind spots.
I need to find out who in my house yet lives. I cannot imagine that they have taken the Golden Orchard. Even diminished as we are, there is still strength to us. I need to travel east. And what we know is that this stone has a story. The Draconis know it, we don't. That's a problem. We know that there is something that Occtis has seen to the east of here, which we must travel in that direction already. We are accompanied by those that have insight, and we have one who, if you would do us the honor of traveling with us, and you see she holds out a hand to you and says, former sister-in-law?
Yeah, let's just keep it.
She says, if we travel with you, there are doors that only someone of your order can open, and there are people who will see what Occtis is now, that only your authority will persuade them not to destroy.
Oh, God, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it because you're still processing this.
There's going to be a lot.
And you see that
work on it?
She says, my goal is not to be gone from Dol Makyar for long. But by the time I return, I need to know who our friends are, and more importantly, who our enemies are. I think that you are right. Greed destroys the world, but it also destroys itself. I hope that we can find these answers.
Well, some of us can stay behind and keep an eye on things. Between the four of us, I think we know just about everyone in the city.
It won't be safe here. You know that.
You just got here, too. New year, same old dance.
Azune, a little bit of gray light is creeping into the eastern horizon at the top of the mountains.
Look, I know I just showed up in your life like a day ago and I blew the whole thing up, and I'm really sorry. And I'm sorry that she's coming with me, and I know that you don't want that, and your family's so nice, and the...
Kid, is that freezing?
It's as cold as a corpse.
Something's happening under the surface here, in this city, outside of this city, and it's out of your control and out of mine. We'll make hay while the sun's shining. All right, go. Go.
Okay.
Keep an eye on her for me.
I will.
All right.
We'll have no real way to communicate if things go tits up.
We'll just have to trust.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Thanks for coming to my funeral, everybody.
You all right over there, Julien?
I accompany my lady Aranessa. I accompany Occtis and place my trust with those who also walk this path with us. So yes, I'm fine. I have a path to walk.
As the eastern horizon grows gray, Rohor, the caretaker, procures some steeds, and those of you bound for the east, for mystery and shadows lengthening, make your way. Is there anything before you depart?
Yeah, I would say.
Don't go for it.
I would say, as we assemble our horses, I stop and turn to you and just say, "You never gave me a name."
Azune.
Azune.
And yours?
We'll see when we return. Huh?
Oh, we need pseudonyms. Oh, God. And you see that with that, yes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I got you. Everyone's there.
You're the drama kids here.
Yeah.
Literally.
I know we don't know each other that well, and I was very surprised to see you when I woke up. It didn't make any sense, but now I get it. I'm gonna take notes.
Yeah, you still have a thesis due at the end of the semester.
No, I fucking don't.
I'm dying. I don't have to do that
That's a great. Your professor gets an email. Hey, I'm dead. Is it cool if I missed the midterm?
Resurrection is gone, but student loans are forever.
I'm gonna keep very particular notes. I'm gonna bring everything back because you're the only other wizard here. So we're gonna figure this out, especially with whatever that stone is. I want to know because now it's part of it.
Hey, that's very smart. And no, I didn't interact with you much.
I understand that I'm a rich kid who came into a school that you felt like was yours, and I was invading your personal space, and I understand that.
Damn.
It still didn't feel good.
Yeah, no, kind of nailed it though. But you are a talented kid. I hope you know that.
Thanks. That's really weird to hear coming from you, but I appreciate it.
It's the only reason I didn't have your ass thrown out years ago.
Well, great.
You may not have earned your spot when you came in, but you showed your worth and you earned it over time. And I did respect that.
Thanks.
Many people from your ilk have issues looking to gift horse in the mouth. You were never like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't really. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you.
Don't die. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, all of you.
Hal presses his thumb into Thaisha's palm.
If it is him, if it is our son, and find him and bring him home.
Of course. Thaisha holds your hand and doesn't let it go until her heart rate comes down to yours. You are always the calm one. Steady. There was a minute there. If the plan had worked with Yazi, we would have been gone before I could have even seen you. But there was a minute there. I thought maybe I was gonna be able to stay just a little longer.
Well, we get what we get, and we don't get upset. I'll stay with the girls.
Okay. I'll make sure our boy's okay.
Oh man, I died a virgin.
It's the only note I've taken. It's the only note I've taken.
God, that's terrible.
And on that note, I kiss my baby daddy.
Just hear me standing alone off to the side. Oh, God.
It's part of the wide shot as we pan out.
But now, always hard.
As
Shout out to Rigor Mortis.
Oh,
Death
God. No.
As so often happens, the cosmic and supernal hangs over the deeply absurd and foolish, and you see a stone possessed of the goddess of life hangs in the air before descending under Aranessa's nodding gaze into Vaelus's hand.
I'm still here. Okay. We're good.
A mother and father vow to protect their children. The cosmic, the familial, the personal. It's always all tied up together. And I will ask our seekers, as you make your way towards the unknown, to leave our table. And I'll ask, take care, seekers table. And I'll ask our schemers,
To die like a dog.
ask our schemers to stay for 1 second.
Get into you, nothing.
No promises.
Well, then let me grab They'll do fine.
From right here.
That's gonna be fine.
Don't look anyone while I'm gone.
No promises.
I love you all.
Just in time for you to leave.
Possessed of this relic, our seekers' table makes their way away. And standing in the courtyard as the sun begins to light the eastern horizon, the four of you look at each other. Every single one of you has work in less than 2 hours.
Yes.
My circadian rhythm is going to be so thrown off. This is like the second sunrise I've seen.
How are you so delicate? It's a little disturbing.
I should just kind of do that thing where I kind of prop up my boobs with my arms a little bit. It's
They're
just
all
my-
muscle.
Yeah.
My delicate sensibilities.
Everybody has places to be.
Yes.
I have to give a tour. That's going to go very well.
I think I need a power nap.
You're gonna be at the Pentebrel today.
I'm gonna have to. I feel like if anything, if I'm not there, it's gonna be even more alarming after everything that's happened. I think.
But we need to meet again.
We do.
And again and again.
I think you're exactly right, Azune. I think this has been a systematic and strategic dismantling under the guise of safety for the common man.
And they move fast. And when you move fast, sometimes you miss a few things.
It's easier to excuse it if it feels like it's singular houses working on singular objectives, but even if these sundered houses hate each other and have their grudges, those type of people, power will always be an ally.
They'll
over
work
their personal
together.
grievance. Correct.
They'll work together until they no longer need each other, and then they will turn on each other. We just want to see if we can make that happen sooner.
In the short term, we all have our spheres of influence. Why don't we all put out birds?
Yes.
And we can find on our own. And then, what about the back room at our place? What if we start?
I think that's an excellent idea. We can't keep meeting at the museum.
No.
And I don't like it at my house anymore.
No.
I think we need like a third, nothing that's tied to any of our workplaces. We don't want to shit where we sleep.
That room, no one knows about it. It's just a map.
What are you talking about?
Whatever that place is, and that's the place.
Well, we've been sipping wine and talking about art in the city for months. I didn't know that I was talking to an ancient godly mask. Bit of a surprise.
There'll be more, inevitably.
Could have told me.
I really couldn't.
Would have kept your secret.
Oh, your brother would have murdered me. Literally.
That's true.
I also want to know why you let Vaelus in. Yeah, I heard
Things.
that. These ears, you see them?
I made a very selfish decision. And that selfish decision was the chance that maybe she would take care of the Aussie.
Oh.
Or at least get him into trouble enough that I could escape our little deal.
Bolaire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that I feel compelled to say this, but did you have anything to do with his execution?
No.
And such a?
You can give me persuasion or deception, Bolaire.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. It's a 1.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's a 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wouldn't have let her in if I had. And honestly, I wasn't working that hard to be involved. If he knew that I'd tried something, he would have taken care of me anyway. I had to be squeaky clean for a very long time. But in the end, that may actually work out to our advantage. We are building a theater, which means I need money, which means I can be bought. And when you can be bought, well, people will put their trust in you.
I think we need to build that theater beyond its corporeal station, if you know what I mean.
Murray, you get it. As you talk about something being larger than its corporeal form, get a little pleasant resonance in one of your gem molars, thinking about what you saw as you were performing that act of magic. Like all of creation was on some kind of grid or plane. You could feel weight and heft. Could be the exhaustion. You've been up till sunrise 2 nights in a row. But there's just something about intersecting vertices of space and time. You start getting a thought, something that you're going to have to spend time catching later in your own research. But the sun is rising. There's plenty to do. And the 4 of you, speaking of money, all got to go and earn a living.
Yeah.
You head out from this place as the sun begins to rise. And as it does, Hal, you arrive back at your home. Shadi is still asleep upstairs somewhere. Bolaire, you arrive back at the museum just in time. You can see the carriage pulling up for the tour you're about to give. Azune, the Brethren Hall, active. Some people begin to mutter about the lights being off in the Palazzo Davinos. Where did they all go? Marie Penteverel is abuzz as the new dean is going to give her inaugural speech today. Hal, you look out on the windowsill. There's a little nest up on the 2nd floor. You see a magpie looks down, hops to one side. It's a tiny little beak begins to poke out of an egg on your windowsill. You know that she'd been there for some time, but it escaped your mind. The last couple of weeks have been so busy. You see a tiny little beak start to chip away at an egg.
Good morning, friend.
The sun rises over a gray city. Tough, in trouble, defiant, doomed, hopeful, hurt. This little bird sees its home city for the first time. It has to believe that there is something here worth fighting for.
Your story's just getting started.
The magpie flutters off to one side as you look out at your city. And that's where we'll take our break.
Magpie knows too much. Kill it.
What have you seen?
When I first heard the word magpie, I thought it was food.
Ooh, I love a good magpie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just cooling on the
What's
window.
that
Pumpkin
mean?
pie,
Only if
blueberry
it's
pie,
fresh
magpie.
It has to be very fresh mag.
What is it? What's the number? 32 blackbirds baked in a pie?
4 and 20.
4 and 20. 4 and 20.
Wow.
That's the connection to my name.
Which was a really great diner.
Yeah, it was.
That is no longer exists
It was one of my favorite diners, and
And it went on business.
wow, some of the of the history.
Thanks, Brennan.
Hell yeah, gang! That was great.
Wowzers.
We'll take our break, and then we'll jump in with our soldiers.
Back to the soul.
Take your clothes off.
What's happening right now?
It's better if you keep your identity a secret. Here. I remembered you being bigger. I was a little drunk. I work better alone.
The hell, man?
Hello, Robert.
How do you move so quiet?
I float.
What the fuck?
I only came in as I thought we were playing Magic the Gathering tonight. I am hoping we still may.
It's a merry, merry Christmas. Oh, here in California, yeah. It's a merry, merry Christmas. Around the table playing games. The fire burns, the stories are told till it's time for bed and the coat grows cold. It's Christmas. We're hoping that you're on our way. Have a merry, merry Christmas.
The Luxon beacon. It's an old religious relic. This beacon is a weapon.
Some kind of arcane weapon has crossed our border. War is coming, and you're our only hope of stopping it.
You got the wrong people.
We've got a homeless wizard, an inebriated goblin,
Bottoms up!
a shipwrecked sailor, a cocky ringmaster, a temperamental monk, and chaos incarnate.
Do you want to be my bitch? Face it, we're nobodies. That's what makes you so dangerous. They'll never see you coming.
Time to put on a show!
Did you actually think you could escape your past?
Shared purpose, shared pain, but mostly shared strength.
What do we do?
What we do best. Make terrible choices.
I'm out.
This group is fucking wild.
We are the Mighty Nine.
But there's only 6 of you.
Yes, but 6 and 9 go so well together.
Welcome to Weird Kids.
You look like the person at a funeral where I would wonder if you had something to do with it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I have achieved the 21st century dream of being on a podcast.
We finally did it. Oh, hello, everyone.
Hi there.
Or some of you, whoever's listening. Maybe nobody. What a week.
And I don't even know what day it is.
Who knows? I guess it doesn't matter to people who
Certainly
are
not in here. This is kind of a liminal space.
Like, I read highlights for children. This is way better.
Highlights was for dentist's office.
I have my California Science Center mug, which is one of my favorites.
Where'd you get that?
I got it at the California Science Center.
No, I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Look at her. I want to beat her. 2025 has really just been a real banger so far.
Thank God it's over.
This might not be very exciting to listen to or watch, for that matter.
I can keep talking. Our audience wants to murder you right now.
And I peed on the stage because I was nervous.
What question did they ask?
Wait, let me spell it again.
Okay. This is great podcast right now.
My grandpa gave me this, by the way. Not to brag. I'm on YouTube a lot. Not to
know.
brag. I was Miss Junior Michigan. Not to brag. God, that's a good mug. I'm a winner, baby.
Let's hit a weird landing. Let's jostle everybody's luggage.
Why are we doing this?
I don't meet a lot of people who have a similar level of damage. Very.
Yes! You know what time it is, BBs. It's time for the Critical Role shop stuff. Why not pick this up? It looked great on you.
I feel like I'm manifesting better vibes already.
You see all the little details? So great.
Do they take platinum? Kidding, mostly.
I think I'll get it. And you should too!
Need more dice? These are nice.
You can never have too many dice. Take it from me.
Make a hell of a fashion statement with this baby right here.
What if I just filled my entire room with these? Grab some sweet CR swag of your own over at the Critical Role shop. We'll see you there.
Do you find yourself dealing with low energy, drowsiness, or boredom?
You may have made a pact with an infernal demon, or you may be suffering from low CR.
Low CR is a common condition that affects between most and nearly all adult humans. Low CR, or low critical role, occurs when human people don't have enough nerdy voice actors in their lives. But now, there's a cure.
I don't let low CR control my life anymore.
Beacon is a non-invasive subscription that provides 24 hours exclusive content each day.
This was when we decided it should look like a gender reveal party.
Early access to event tickets, members-only Discord, 10% off merchandise, and more. Do not take Beacon if you are allergic to Beacon. Consult your familiar if you think Beacon could work for you.
Side effects may include excessive enjoyment, overexcitement, and diarrhea.
Critical Role is in no way a treatment, medication, or anything other than a bunch of nerdy voice actors. Do not watch Critical Role unless you enjoy it. We repeat, we are absolutely not any sort of health anything. To learn more, visit beacon.tv or find it on your app store.
Tomorrow feels a little brighter now that I have Beacon.
How do you play this game? Folks, we are back and live. Literally, how? The book doesn't tell me what I should say from moment to moment. Adventure, you're on one. Help, help, help. Last we left off, someone was one shy of failing a skill check, but I'm getting a note from the judges. We're actually going to allow, because guidance can be cast on any willing creature. Is Kattigan Vale a willing creature?
Doink. Right in between the old
A little guidance, which no roll necessary. That gets you to the difficulty class of 20, which you were trying to hit, which isn't enough to give you anybody stone cold, but it's enough to rule out some options. Following the tracks from here, you've got Wolfric sniffing out in the rain, in the early morning light. I will allow. There's a couple different roads that they could have taken here. And I will say that there's effectively two that you're able to rule out right away. The main road that diverges out from the Dvalmar Pass, right? So the Dvalmar Pass is the big pass that runs east from Dolmakyar. That road, you know, doesn't lead to Gormalay, doesn't lead to Timony, the realm, the kingdom of Timony. You would be looking for probably two different roads or highways that go north. One of them is the Pilgrim's Road, which is this ancient dwarven road that goes over the mountaintops to some ancient holy sites. That place has been largely abandoned since the goddess of the Forge was defeated. There's not a lot of pilgrims running around anymore. Then there's the King's Highway. That's the main road that leads to Timon's Rock, which is the capital city of Timony. That is the fastest road to where you're going. It's a big old highway. It stretches off of the Dvalmar Pass. You know, it would peel off probably like 2 miles outside of town. That road would split.
Does it have Pizza Hut Expresses and stuff?
Yeah, it has like a shell. You can grab some different.
KFC and Taco Bell the same.
You go in and you're like, Baskin Robbins Taco Bell. Wait. This is a 1-2 punch people are asking for? Okay, if you say so.
Now that gas there too. So we followed the tracks to the point to where we're assuming this rain is going to wash them away. These are our two options.
I think your two options. You follow the tracks long enough, and you go, okay. Sid was running on foot. Casimir and his gang were in carriages. We're in horses and carriages, which means that, yeah, they're faster, but the horses would have been faster, but they're not going with horses. They're going with,
That's right.
with carriages.
Sid's carriage was left behind. He couldn't. All right.
Yeah. So you in your head go, well, they're not going to abandon their carriages. There's no way. Like, this is you on that 20 survival going like, no way they go to the Pilgrim's Road with their carriages, even if they're chasing Sid. And also Sid maybe doesn't even know about that Pilgrim's Road. You know about it because you've been traveling a lot, right? But Sid's been a city slicker for like 12 years, right? You're able to rule out the Pilgrim's Road as an option. Basically, you're left with the King's Highway, or there is a forest, the Dahopshani Wood, which is a big alpine, kind of like almost like a conifer pine rainforest. It's like cool and misty and rainy there almost all the time. There are a lot of like vines and other plants there. It's like a cold weather, high altitude rainforest.
I don't handle cold weather very well.
So on a 20, I can't give you tracks dead to rights, but I think that you are left with these. You rule out a lot of options quickly, and you go, there's the highway, which the carriages would have traveled on. So at minimum, Casimir would have gone in that direction. If you travel in that direction, you'll be traveling on a big open road, which will be fast, but also, I think on a 20, you know that's the road that anyone who's pursuing you guys would probably take that road as well. It doesn't mean that they'll be as fast as you or travel as lightly as you. And then there is the forest, which normally would slow people down. It would not slow you down. If Casimir went that way, if Casimir basically made a choice that was, oh my God, they're definitely right behind me, I have to go somewhere that the carriages can't follow me.
You mean Sid?
Sorry, Sid. Yes, if Sid had to make that choice, that he would have been like, let me go somewhere that carriages won't follow.
And are these two paths sort of like all roads lead to Rome kind of situation? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay.
The both of them would head towards Gormley. It's basically, do you want to take the paths? I think on that 20, basically it is dealer's choice between off the road and the dangers that involves, but where at least nobody who's pursuing you will be able to move at your same pace. Or do you take the King's Highway, the dangers that both paths have danger to them. The dangers of the King's Highway will be anyone pursuing you will be able to keep a pace with you, but also you'll definitely have more opportunities to have other ways of tracking. People will have seen people. There will be towns. There will be inns and taverns and things like that.
I think immediately Wolfric starts to rip off into the forest path, and I just go, and I hold him back.
Yeah.
I turn to the group and I go, well, I don't have a dog in this race, except for that one. Which way do we go?
Are you a man of the wilds?
I will be fine in any scenario.
Yeah.
I think I would prefer the highway. I mean, it feels like we would make better time, and possibly there could be inns or taverns where we could find a nice warm bed to rest our heads at the end of the afternoons, and maybe have a nice home-cooked meal, a nice soup.
Love soup. I will say that if we go to a place that favors more people, we need to get a story straight as to why we are with someone who your family tried to murder. So, my pitch
okay, yes.
is that we figure out a story because we are still very much of the Candescent Creed, or else the Candescent Creed is very much against us.
Of course,
Right?
yes. Well, I mean,
So-
this is our protector,
So-
our assigned servant, our protector.
I
Right?
made a pledge towards you, but I also am not going to keep you from making horrible choices yourself. If you go on this road, as you are, you will stand out.
Well, I think that that's a good story. If you're okay playing that role, we can say that we have taken to the road to proselytize. And
Spread the good word, yes. Visit Stronghold,
Yep.
south of here.
Sid would have taken to Hopshini, right?
It depends. If he was being pursued, he would not have taken the road.
Right. Maybe we can catch Sid before they do and help him out.
Was he being pursued? Did anyone know of his
Of course he was
deceit?
being pursued by Casimir.
I was sort of late to this whole conversation and I don't really know who Casimir is.
We will make up any disadvantage that you put on us with our skill and expertise, but we have a decision to make. We have to decide if finding Casimir is the priority above Sid.
While they're all discussing these ins and outs, what time of day is it?
You've been traveling. You're now far enough outside of the city that the sky is getting gray with sunlight as the heavy rains come down. Give me a perception check.
What time of day? I am so good.
The sun is in sky.
Is in sky. It must be super cloudy because that was a 6, maybe.
Looking out, I mean, you guys have already, Tayor, you were rescued from the bowels of a warlock's dungeon earlier today. Kattigan, you've been up since this morning. All of you have been traveling through the night.
Shadow still hurts.
If you guys were to engage in a full day's travel right now, there'd probably be some like constitution saving throws for like exhaustion and stuff like that, because you've been going hard. But on that 6 perception, I think you sort of peer off. You see the beginning of the King's Highway heading up north to Timony up there, and then you see the forest.
I'm sort of thinking of the deep forest at night.
Yeah.
And I think if there's anything in Kattigan's mind, if there's anything frightening, it's not highwaymen, it's what's in the forest when the sun goes down. So while I might naturally go that way, I would say...
Sun's coming up.
Oh, someone's coming up.
Sun's coming up.
Oh, sun's coming up.
It's hard to tell. I know you.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So
It's
true
kinda
to
drunk,
form.
'cause you can't tell what time of day it is. But
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We are here to help each other, and so we'll go whichever way, whoever you are determined to find.
your pretty white outfits are gonna get really dirty. Then.
And I am here to keep you alive.
Thank you. I hope it won't come to that, and I don't foresee it will. I mean, we're just going to find your brother, and he'll be there, and there'll be a happy reunion of some sort, and then we can deal with my issues.
These people you saved me from, that bisected my shadow, do you think they will not turn the world upside down looking for you and you?
They will, and that's why we have to be really, really convincing that you're a good leader.
I am a good leader.
Yep.
Time is very precious. We should use the cover of the jungle, even if it compromises your comforts.
Oh, but this is tricky. So you're both for the jungle?
Yeah.
And obviously we're 2 votes for the highway, so I guess it's up to you then.
No, I'm okay.
Well, now that I know that the sun is coming up, with my keen perception.
Horizon, line of sight.
Range your eyes, which I don't think I've said to this point. Yeah, I'll just...
That the hawk screams.
Yes, the sun is up. I'll just start...
He's an absolutely unparalleled wilderness man. It's night, no morning.
Oh, this is gonna be a rough campaign. Kattigan's just gonna start kicking a rock into the woods and walking into the woods.
Okay. I'd like to take a little demon snooze on this horse.
Okay.
As we trot along.
Taking a snooze on the horse will prove impossible.
Impossible?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleeping on a moving horse will prove impossible.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to camp out soon, though.
Okay, that's totally fine. What day of the week is it? Lumiere, Chasser, Victoire, Forgier?
Roll a 2. Merlot, Sauvignon.
Marchandier, Solaire.
What day of the week is it? I would say that the day of the week it is. Well, we haven't even established what day of the week it is. Yeah. When would they kill Thiazi Fang? Probably on a.
It's the day of the week. It's the day of the week.
Is it Forgier yet?
It's Forgier somewhere, baby. Today is. I'd say today is Smith's Day.
Smith's Day.
Smith's Day.
I don't have that.
Don't have that either.
Something else we should be aware of. These jungles are it's a different terrain, but also Sid understands the difference between leaving a trail to find, and leaving a message for those that know what to look for. Speed will not be necessary in the beginning.
Oh, so we're just looking for clues and signs then?
Potentially. Also, things that lead to death.
All right, I can keep my eyes open for those things.
I'm here to help. I'm here to help you. We're gonna try to keep a low profile.
Great.
That's the plan.
You look like you can totally do that.
Absolutely.
You should cover yourself with mud and shit as soon as possible.
Well, I'll use this cloak. That should probably do.
We should do that. We should do that.
Listen to her.
The second we get off this horse, I'm taking it. I'm rolling around in the mud.
Very well. As you guys sort of err to the side of probably the forest is the wise way for us to go, you are looking at your steeds, your horses. They will be you'll be able to travel with them through the forest, but you'll have to take a slow pace, unless, of course, you want to leave them tied up at a hitch post outside an inn somewhere and head out on foot.
I already did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on foot.
Cool.
Well, this will be hard then.
Are you
I'm just flying around.
Yeah. Are we dismounting for realsies?
You could trot slow, but I mean,
But your horse might.
Yeah, I dismount and I put my knee up. I give my hand.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Really good. Really good.
We just leave the horses here. What?
We're gonna tie him up. Take him and tie him up somewhere.
But won't they get lonely?
Outside of an inn.
Oh.
Will they get lonely?
Well, yeah. I mean,
They'll get dead. Tie him at an inn. You have money.
all right.
You do
Are
have
there
money.
are there inns nearby?
Yeah. I mean, we're at a crossroads. Of course.
Yeah, you guys are not too far. I think it's pretty effortless to find a place to tie up the horses and leave word here with an innkeep as you make your way into the forest.
Also smart to say that your travel plans take you in the opposite direction the next day of which we are going.
Of course. Yes, let's do that.
Lovely. As you approach an inn early in the morning, you hear a voice nearby.
God damn it.
You hear a voice.
Exactly.
I'll say that, yeah, you guys are preparing. You're getting your boots done up, like Tayor and Kattigan, Thimble. All of you guys have done, like, deep woods adventuring. Tyranny, you're from the demon realms. But have you ever been in, like, a big rainforest before? I think you're looking at, like, these beautiful gold brocade slippers that Wicander is wearing.
And you know, it's hard because you do have to stay in that.
Of course. That's all I brought.
Yeah.
As you walk the four horses up to this sort of roadside inn, and again, it's very populated around here. You're only a few miles outside of a major city, but it's early light. You hear a voice from up on high call out and go like, "Hey there, friend! You leaving your horses behind?"
I'm sorry, could you enunciate just a little bit better?
Up above you, swinging, you see swinging from a gibbet, which is one of the sort of like steel bird cage things. You see that there is a
That's what's on Crocs.
What's that?
Gibbet?
Gibbet.
That's what they put on Crocs.
That's true.
It's the name for the back thing of
No, it's for the little thing.
No,
That's called
Croc
sport
shoes have like this little plastic
the
bullshit that you can
accessories.
You'll learn in a couple years.
You're only a while.
You'll get there.
Gotcha.
They'll be covered in things.
Understood. So not that.
High fantasy. High fantasy.
You see that it is a cylindrical cage that criminals are kept in as they hang from kind of a gallows, and you see that there is a broad, thick-necked, sort of orcish-looking man, but also has like a thick braided beard. Looks a little bit squat, pretty short. Looks out to you. His legs are sort of hanging out of the gibbet. He goes, "Hey there, friend."
This is the prisoner talking?
Yeah.
Oh, may the light reach you, friend. How are you this morning? It can't be.
I'm all right. You want me to wake up the inn? Are you staying at the inn for the night?
We have business with the inn. I'm sorry. Are you the concierge?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh. Well, excellent. I suppose. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, we'd like to have some service here. Yes.
Splendid.
You're doing great.
That's splendid. Well, so you'd like some service, eh?
We'd like a place to tie up these horses for.
All right. You see that he reaches over. The gibbet next to him has a full skeleton in it. He reaches over, pulls out a sort of femur bone to reach and push the post of the gallows to start swinging himself.
Like a bell. Like a fucking bell.
And he sort of gets a good whack, twirls around, and thunks his cage into the corner of the inn that you can see. Makes like a thump against the wall, and he says, "Wake up, customers!"
Thank you so much.
Well, you're a kind and lovely gentleman. And may I be ever so bold as to say, if you are a fan of the service I've provided, a crust of bread would go a long way.
I don't have any bread, but...
Pity.
You know what? I have... it's a symbol of the Candescent Creed.
We've got fruit leather.
Oh, or that.
You see, he says, well, I think I'll take a little bit of the fruit leather, but I am interested in seeing your symbol of the Candescent Creed.
Well, we give these out at ceremonies and stuff.
I'll take it. Fly it up.
He looks up at you and takes it and goes, "Thimble."
Wait, do I know?
Give me a history check.
God.
10.
10. You definitely recognize this guy. He's spent some time in Dolmakyar, but he comes and goes. You think his first name is Abelang.
Abelang?
Oh, what?
There you go.
What the fuck did you do? You got caught?
I got caught. Yeah.
How long you been in here?
How long have I been in here? Couldn't be more than a fortnight. But people are generous.
Well, you're so charming.
That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, we knocked over the caboose of a caravan bound for Timony, and took some. You see, he looks at the Candescent Creed and he says, "Helped ourselves to some of the light." But I don't mean to say that by means of offence. I'm a fan of your family's work.
Thank you so much. See, our name carries great honor and weight around here.
Your name? What's your name, friend?
Fuck are you doing?
Can I just say...
Stab him in the
I'm
throat.
so hungry.
I'm starving.
Would you like some fruit leather?
I'd love some.
You said that you helped yourself to some of the, and I just whipped some delicious-looking fruit leather out, my guy.
Thank you, my dear.
You said that you're a fan of the Candescent Creed?
May the light do as he said.
Yeah, I agree. I'm an aspirant also, so same wavelength.
Lovely. So you're a devotee.
I am.
Is that made challenging vis-a-vis...
Oh, my being a demon?
Yeah.
No, it's super easy actually. This guy, he's helping me out so good. And may the beam reach you. And I feel...
And you're Mr. Candescent.
I'm Nick Halavar.
He's Nick.
She says, Nick Halavar. You're a member of the Halavar family.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Schmon Rockefeller. Give me a deception.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Whoa!
So she says,
Whoa.
Nicholas Halavar.
That's me.
Splendid. Yes. Well, it's a pleasure. May I ask why you're depositing such fine steeds here at the Black Heron?
We're going on a little bit of a journey with my friends here into the wilderness. In that way, we're going that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're friends with Thimble. She is escorting us.
We're going on an adventure.
And we're going on an adventure. And we're here doing R&D, basically, to spread the word. And I'm so glad that you already have found the beam. Thimble's showing us around because
Truffle hunting. We're going truffle hunting.
Who doesn't love truffle?
You and Nick Halavar with Thimble are going truffle hunting in the Dahopshani Wood.
It's part of the itinerary.
Splendid.
How much do I trust Abs?
Give me an insight check.
Fucking 0!
I mean, maybe we work together. What was that? Nope. God, I'm rolled like fucking shit. What is this, an insight?
Insight.
10.
I mean, you don't know this guy that well.
Really? Yeah, truffle hunting is gonna be swell.
Splendid.
How long are you gonna be in here for?
Well, I've been told that I'm to remain in this gibbet until I am in the same condition as my silent friend. And he gestures to the skeleton next to him.
That's a long time.
You want help getting out?
I would be delighted for help getting out.
Can I look at the lock?
You take one look at it. Yes, absolutely. It is extremely. It's the whole thing that makes it impossible to pick is that it's 15 feet in the air, and he doesn't have any tools.
Who are the cops around here? What are the enforcers that would have put him in this job?
Well, it sounds like this guy got grabbed by the Halavars themselves. It sounds like the same shit that's happening everywhere.
Okay.
You know, he looks around and says, we knocked over that caravan the night after we heard that they had grabbed the Aussie. If you're out here, I have to assume that he's made his way out from the jail. I am very sorry. There is very little warmth or comfort amongst thieves, but such that it was always a pleasure to do business with Mr. Fang.
Yeah.
I would love to be sprung from here.
From this guy's position, elevated at these crossroads, does it look like he has a view of the Forest Inn and the King's Highway? Does it look like, if he's awake and he's checking shit out, does it look like he sees things?
All he would have to do is sit here and watch. You can see, as charming and glib as he is being, you can see the beginnings of a swelling in his legs from where they press into the iron bars.
Yeah, he's motivated.
Yeah, look. Just to be sure, I get you out of here. You see anyone, we went that way. Yeah?
He nods and says, all I know is that Nick Halavar and his companions had to go find some truffles. And I'll say this as well. If you give me a running, or as the case may be, a hobbling head start, I actually won't see which way you go.
I'm gonna try to get him out.
Go ahead and give me a thieves' tools
All
check.
right, I like wiggle into the lock and like look around and see
As we see
little
Thimble
things I
doing
can-
that, Kat and I will sort of involuntarily spread out in like opposite directions and just create like,
Okay.
a scanning perimeter. For sure. Yeah.
What am I? What do I do here? I'm gonna
This
take
is
a lot.
you can give me a sleight of hand for this
Sleight
one
of
as well.
hand?
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Thimble, removing a set, which for you are almost like small, like staves. They're like strapped across your back, almost like camping gear. You whip out these prongs, and
I'm in the lock.
yeah, just it's you get your hands in there and pry it open, and you hear chunk as this thick, heavy, hanging lock, thump, just falls limp and partially open, hanging by its hook that is now separated from the rest of the lock mechanism.
You hear my wings. That was sick.
You see Abelang just reaches a hand through, pulls the undone lock out of the little clasp, moves the door open, and just falls forward, badly hurting his. You can see his legs are fully numb. He's lost sensation in his legs. Falls. He is going to take 2 points of falling damage as he hits the ground. You see the door opens as an older orcish woman in a bonnet and a nightgown opens the door, having responded to him waking up the inn, and goes, "Good morning, is it? Never mind." And she closes the door and walks back inside. Abelang's just sitting on his ass on the ground.
Abs.
Yeah.
See my buddy over here?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anyone that looked like him while you were hanging?
Call odds or evens?
Evens.
5. I see he looks at you and he goes, "Looks like him? Can't say as I did, no."
All right.
Why?
No reason.
He turns around, says, "Can I ask, who are you looking for?"
People who betrayed Thas.
He turns around and says, "I didn't see any lion folk coming through this way, but I did see a number of carriages head up the King's Highway. They were moving with some mounted guards that bore the symbol of House Taconis. And there were some riding in the driver's seat of the carriages that wore crow feathers in their cloaks. They tarried, the reason I remember them is they tarried here a long time. I can't be quite certain. It seemed as though," he shrugs, "it seems as though they were confused about where to go."
Abelang, can I ask something of you?
Of course, you're giving me fruit banana.
It's good.
It is.
It's good.
Delicious.
If you happen to see any representative of the Candescent Creed, will you make sure that they know that it was Wicander Halovar that put you in there, and be very unclear as to who got you out?
If I am detained by a member of the Candescent Creed, I am to tell them that it was under the order of Wicander Halovar.
Yes.
That I was placed under arrest, and leave ambiguous how I was freed from my position here.
And as he's rattling off that story, an ominous lion folk shadow sort of appears over his shoulder and puts a hand on it, and a warm light comes out from under it, and I'll use lay on hands to put 5 hit points, hopefully down into his seized up leg, and I'll put a gold coin in his pocket.
Feeling his legs return to him, go ahead and give me persuasion with advantage.
While she's rolling, Kattigan leans over to Teor and says, "You changed.
Oh,
In the
nat
old
20?
days, you
Nat
did
20.
stuff." What?
16.
20?
Not 20.
That's all you need.
Yeah, baby.
I take the gold coin back. You're right. I forgot myself.
He, on a nat 20 persuasion, you heal him, give him that gold coin. You look and he says, I hope never to be taken into the custody of the Candescent Creed again, but in my line of work, certain risks must be undertaken. I shall make certain that any mention of Lord Wicander or other hail of ours are concurrent with the fact that they have only ever acted in the height of their family's propriety. No one doing anything untoward at all.
Thank you for understanding. And I smack Wick right on the ass to get him to stand up straight.
Mm-hmm.
We have a very strict disciplinarian here, and that's all of our understanding.
He smiles and nods. He looks out, and you see on that nat 20, he smiles looking at all of you, and you can see just, you've freed him, you've healed him, you've given him a gold coin. This is a banner morning.
Beats some breadcrumb.
Yeah. Should we invite him along with us?
You see, Abelang looks at you and goes, and just says, if you are, you see, he says, if you are headed up the King's Highway, then, he says, if you are to head up the King's Highway, you can use my name at the Fiddle and Drum. I don't know if that's where you're headed, but they'll give you a place to stay for a night if you're in need of rest.
Somebody write that down.
And he says, and if you are headed elsewhere into the wilderness for truffle hunting, up on the ridge on the other side of Dahapshani, you may notice a small dwelling place, an observatory or lookout tower. The gentleman who lives there, Ulbid, is a friend who I have imposed on some time. He's a bit of an eccentric. He is an arcanist, and he studies the weather and other things like that. But he is a small, very remote dwelling place if you need a friendly place to rest. You see, he looks around at some degree of haggardness amongst the group here and says, which you may. But he says, I am always made more comfortable to be in the company of liars. And you see he nods his head and turns around and says, by the way, these horses, they're for anybody?
Sure, we're not using them.
Very well. He unties them quickly, gets on one, farewell, and rides off.
May the beam reach you.
And takes off. 4 horses richer. His day really turned around.
Great day for that guy.
Pays to know Thimble.
Great. So, and also on that nat 20, you guys actually have a little bit more than you have information about at least what was happening with Casimir, and a little bit of something up your sleeve for both of the directions you were considering. The sun is rising, however, and there is a broken lock and an unsprung gibbet
We
here.
should get out of here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Which way are we going?
Okay,
let's go. Let's go.
Was your brother a woodsman?
Yes. More than a street traveler, and he would know better.
Were we aware? Had we pieced it together that the Zacones were working with the crows?
I don't think you had. I mean, or not. Yeah, I don't think you had at this point.
So
you knew that someone had paid, like, you knew that there's no way someone could have given a crook like Casimir Gavendale the deed to a
we knew he was
stronghold.
selling it to someone, but we didn't know who it was to.
Didn't know who it was. Like, who has the ability to give, like, a street criminal from Dolmakyar land and title somewhere like it's candy?
Yeah.
For, just for sabotaging Thiazi's escape.
Fuck. We left Occtis. He's gonna be in danger.
I'm sure Hal will take care of him. Hal knows people, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I sent him off with Julien. Yeah.
He was young but capable.
He can take care of himself, right?
You have to.
We gotta go after Sid.
Can I just say, that was great back there. We were just bouncing off
You
each
were
other.
horrible.
You did so
One
great.
of the worst I've ever
You did
seen.
so good.
You changed one letter in your
Let me. Can I just have a little?
Walk and talk.
You're
We're
right.
walking
We're
and
walking and talking. We're
As
walking
you guys
and talking.
so you guys are headed for the woods, right? You're headed for the wilderness.
Yeah.
Great. You head off. Wolfric sort of bounding and leaping, and as you do, as you begin to head towards the wood, the day becomes a little bit brighter as you get farther away from the storm. Arriving out into the wilderness. I'd love just for staying on track, I'd love another survival check. We can do the same roll we did before.
You
You're gonna shit the bed this time, Robbie?
this.
Huh?
Or you can guide me.
What?
You can guide me.
I
But we should definitely both roll.
correct.
This is a group check.
Yeah, I'm gonna guide you.
Okay.
She's been rolling really well.
I know. Just super great. What you wrote down.
It's almost like history.
A man of the woods. 10!
Well,
This
you rolled
is-
better than me.
Hold on, I just want to
Are you remembering that Wolfric is helping you?
Oh, I get the advantage.
You get
Oh my
advantage.
god, I'm not remembering. Slightly better, 15.
15. Okay. 15 keeps your bearings. You are traveling.
I'm grieving.
You are traveling through the woods. The day gets brighter as you get further away from the storms, traveling along. Heading through the Dahopshani wood, there's still still a lot of mist hanging in the air. The sunlight comes up. And on that 15, as you guys are traveling through, let me ask if you are, you're traveling pace, if you are traveling fast, at a normal speed, or slow. You'll obviously cover more ground the faster you go, but you start to accumulate disadvantages, such as disadvantage on survival checks, disadvantages on things like stealth checks. And also, are you covering your tracks as you go? Are you anything like that as you are traveling? What sort of pains are you taking?
I would say one thing, that at least Sid would be wise enough to keep somewhat of a visual distance with the road from the cover of the foliage, so that if you hear something, you can stop, cover, retreat, attack, to whatever you need to do. So I would be looking for signs of Sid as we move, and I think Kat would be.
Well, we're also have the assumption now that he's not being directly pursued, so maybe time is not quite as urgent if there's a separation. So I would say medium pace and cover our tracks the best we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
And I could do that from the rear if you're at the front.
For sure.
Let me just say, I'll throw it out there. If we wanted to keep a faster pace, I have means of blessing us and making us.
Means such as?
Well, faith imbues me with powers, and I can pass them along to you.
What powers? What powers?
Yes.
Just a little boost here and there. That's all. But I trust you. You are definitely the more survivalist, rugged types.
Let's just gloss over the part where he still thinks that it is his faith that is giving him powers. Do we need to move faster? And I'm swishing my tail as I walk behind both of us.
To like cover our tracks, or just for?
Switching our.
I mean, we're only as fast as our slowest person, so.
Who's that?
I don't.
It's me.
How many days head start do they have? Do we know?
You guys, they left the day
Towards
before you, about 1 day's head start. Yeah.
First 48.
Yeah, a lot of ground. We're on the ground every day.
Yeah.
Do her tail swishes look like they're covering anything, or do they look like tail
They're
swishes?
leaving tail swishes behind.
I have to be honest.
At a normal, I'm going to need a group stealth check moving at a normal pace.
Okay.
All of you will be rolling with disadvantage on stealth.
I don't like
normal stealth.
Normal stealth, disadvantage.
I'm going to get rid of my disadvantage.
Lovely.
Oh.
Lovely.
Nice.
What do we get for stealth here?
11.
11.
5.
5.
21.
21.
At disadvantage.
21. 11, 21?
15.
Okay, 21, 15.
Dirty 20 and a natural 20.
Ooh! 20, 21, and 15. That means actually your median roll is a 15. So I will say with the tail sweeping and all of that, it is actually, well, we got pretty low rolls over here. So I think the two candescents, it's like, like in other words, it's like,
White
it's
and
like
bright blue.
you're looking at the tail sweeping and you're like, so you've disguised footprints with a broad sweeping motion going straight into the woods.
Kattigan's moving like not touching the leaves, perspiration undisturbed, blending into foliage, and then it's just
Some type of animal that leaves that kind of
Thimble's
track.
flag.
This guy literally glows. That's tough. But I think that as you guys are traveling, it's really that the three of you just bring yourselves to areas that won't slow your travel too much and will be impossible to leave tracks on. If you're traveling on smooth rock, if you're traveling on boulders and stuff like that, you're going to leave less tracks than if you're traveling on soft earth, disturbing foliage, anything like that. So peeling off through the wilderness as fast as you can, you keep your guidance, and I will ask for... we'll see if we get lucky here. Give me one more survivalism check in this first day of travel.
You don't want to opt out of this one, just to like,
No, I'm gonna try.
Oh,
What's the difference does it make?
I
I always try to
maybe
be good.
success versus
One more
failure.
survival. It's picking up Casimir's tracks, if they even exist here, would be finding tracks in the middle of the woods that you've stone cold lost, is another DC 25. So it's next to impossible, but it's a free roll.
Oh, guide me.
Guide me! You have to guide me!
How it works? I'm guiding myself.
I'm guiding myself.
I could have got it. I could have got up there.
14, 16, 20.
With the help?
Did you guide yourself?
I did not use the help. 16, it's 20.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna use...
I did
wait,
guide
okay,
myself.
Okay.
It's 20, 15, that's actually 21, but it's impossible.
Okay, wait, no. Okay, wait. Here's the thing. I rolled 23, and I have a bardic inspiration that I haven't used yet.
Oh. Okay.
From Hal.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
that, a
number is that? A 6
Just
or
a
an 8?
moment.
Is that a 6 or an 8? That is, from Hal, I believe it's a D6.
Was it?
So it's a
Wait,
D6.
wait.
So wait, you have a 23?
You're gonna get it anyway, I think.
You might.
right?
No, you
It's
can roll a
24,
1,
26,
which would be a
or a 2,
24.
yeah.
I'm rolling a 6
You're
or
an
an 8?
6-sided die.
All you gotta do is not fuck it up completely.
Just don't roll a 1, right? If I don't
Just
roll a
don't
1, I'm
roll
okay?
the
The brain doesn't hear negatives. Just say roll a 4.
Baba boy, Baba boy.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so good.
3! I rolled a 3!
You're redeemed.
She had faith.
You're good at remembering spells.
Unbelievable. You see, on a 23 survival, you are looking around all
Wait, I roll
throughout.
higher than a 23.
It's 26.
I rolled a
26.
26. Yeah.
26 on a 26 survival. On a 26 survival, I think that you are, as you're traveling, you're also feeding yourself off the land, which for Kattigan is an easy prospect to keep you guys fed and watered. It's just your first day of travel as well, but you can feel if you're getting to the point where it's going to be a level of exhaustion if you don't find somewhere to rest. On 23, I think, or 26, you look down and see that there are a small series of cupped little clovers, each clover with 4 leaves holding a little drop of dew. And as you look down at this area, you get a sudden sense that there is someone very close by in the water. And on a 26 survival, looking at the tall shapes all around you, you see just under the surface of the water is a fairy. Hiding absolutely stock still, who makes eye contact with you on a 26 and goes, "Are you in danger?" No.
Not right now.
Okay. You see that what you're looking at is a naiad, a little water. She is a fairy. She is yes, also called a nixie sometimes. It's a little spring or brook fairy. She's probably about 7 inches tall, so almost twice as tall as you, but still quite tiny compared to everybody else. And you see her standing in this little rainforesty brook, this like wellspring of water coming up, and she's hiding just under where the burble kind of creates that. It's like casting light in all directions, so it's like a good hiding spot. But you see she just looks terrified. And you see on that 26, she goes, "Not twice in 24 hours. This is so crazy."
Wait, who did you see?
You see she looks around, sees you lean close, and she looks up, almost not trusting, and reaches up and grabs your wrists and pulls the water with her and gets her mouth close to your face and goes, and covers your head in a little bubble underwater. "I'm Brookmeadow. Are you in danger? Those tall people. I know trees here that will kill them."
Great. But I don't need them dead. Just yet. No, they're actually friends. I know it's weird. They're big people that are helping.
Okay.
Wait, you said 24 hours. Who did you see?
You see she looks up at Tayor and says, a lion.
Like him?
Yeah, came back in Golden Light last afternoon. It was struggling through the woods. He was headed north from here. But he, yes, tall, jet black fur, black mane, amber eyes.
That's him.
Yeah.
Did he seem injured?
What's that?
You said he was struggling. Did he seem hurt?
I couldn't tell. He looked frightened.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Stay here.
She goes, "Are you gonna tell them about?" She is making an insight check into you.
I'm not gonna tell him about you.
Oblivious to this, I'm gonna dip in a chalice into the water nearby, and just get a sip of water for myself.
No.
Yummy angel blood.
That's gonna make you feel so good.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Have you been carrying that this whole time?
I packed it for the road, yes.
You see, you see that she looks up and says, okay, I trust you.
I'm Thimble.
I'm Brookmeadow.
Hi.
Hi. Are you looking for Hawthorne's Glade or no?
No, but no? Where's Hawthorne's Glade?
Doesn't.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I mean, I'm looking for
I
it.
didn't even mention it.
I mean, I'm looking. I've been looking for it for a while.
Give me deception.
Oh no. Hawthorne's what?
Natural 20!
There it is!
She says, okay, you are looking for Hawthorne's Glade.
Yeah.
But you can't bring big people there.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna ditch him.
Ditch him? Good. Yeah. I hate him.
Yeah.
You see, she goes, okay, Hawthorne's, you're on the right track. It's deep in the forest. It's about another day, it's like another day or two north of here. And, it's at the very edge. It's deep in the woods before the imaginary line.
Do I have any idea what she's talking about?
You know, big people, they look at a forest and they're like, there's an imaginary line through there.
Yeah. Of course I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that, it's around there.
Okay.
And it's safe because they don't do that.
Nobody goes by the imaginary.
Wolfric starts sniffing around at all the little petals like over them in the near vicinity.
See, Brookmeadow goes,
"Oh, come here.
you see, she goes, but yeah, I saw him. He came through here.
Okay, great. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. I'm stationed here for a little while longer for people like you.
Thank you.
You got it. It'll be safe there. Just the magic around it is strong, but they can't get in, but they know something's there. So just be really careful, because there are dead things in the woods. Just try to get somewhere safe before night.
How far away is the ridge, do you know? There's like a lookout tower, a little...
Oh, but it's a big person up there.
Yeah. Do you know how far away that is?
Only a few hours. And you get there faster if you ditch them.
Okay. Great.
Great. Be safe.
You too.
And let anyone else know that there's safety.
Oh, I'll look and see. I pull out a button.
She starts crying. Is this for me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You could use it like a plate.
Yeah.
And then the holes could be where sauce comes out.
It could be a hat.
It could be a hat. You see, she grabs your hands and just goes, "We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it."
And she smiles and goes back down into the well and leaves you to emerge.
I wish I had heard that cute-ass exchange, but instead I'm just telling Halavar, hey, I would never ask you, your Radiance, to compromise your beliefs or to tell a lie. I know that you don't do that.
I really can't.
Can I say, as a demon, I can impart a little wisdom and I can field these questions for you. What I need you to do, if you're okay with it, and really this is your idea. Do you remember your friend Hal?
Yes, of course.
Gifted actor.
Yes.
So
he trained me.
You are playing a part of a very strict authoritarian that is going around and acting on behalf of your family.
All right.
That's what you're doing.
All right. So I am a Halavar. I'm just out for blood.
No.
Or out for punishment.
No.
Out to track
you
down the
are
ones who...
you are doing exactly what your family is asking of you, which is to spread the good word. And if you have to protect yourself along the way from people who work against the Candescent Creed, then you are doing that. That's the part.
All right.
You don't need to lie, and you don't need to do anything
It's
you
a
don't want to do.
performance.
It's a performance. What happened in there? Where would you go?
Underwater.
Oh.
I found some fur.
Some fur?
Yeah, some black fur. Sid's.
Oh!
He was going this way. It was stressed fur, though. It seemed like he might have been stressed.
The fur was stressed?
Yeah.
Did you have it?
Oh, it was waterlogged.
You left it under the water.
Yeah. But it was stressed, and it was heading north.
I just kind of share a glance. Cat.
You want to give me insight and deception? We can make it mechanical if we want.
Do I hear any of this?
Sure. Yeah.
Listen, guys. 16.
16.
Can we double roll again?
Yeah, you can each roll
Sounds like
insight.
bullshit. I would have seen a chunk of black fur. Yeah.
What'd you get for insight?
17.
17.
You're fine.
Great. So Tayor,
believe
I
the
think you
shit out of
see.
me.
I do.
Yeah.
Stressed fur.
Yeah, I can tell when you're stressed.
Yeah. What does my fur look like when it is stressed?
Extra, you can't tell because you're not as close to it as I am. It's so big.
You're closer to my fur than I
Yeah,
am.
I can see it better. You smell stronger from my angle, too.
Now you're getting personal. Well, we should definitely go in the direction of the fur that was stressed.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
And please thank whoever.
Also, the fur told me that that lookout tower is only a few hours away.
You got that from fur?
I'm really talented.
Wow.
Just really talented.
Thimble is full of surprises.
Guess so.
Well, let's go.
Yeah. Would I have known Hawthorne's Glade? Is that in the same direction that we're heading right now? Okay.
Yeah. She pointed north, heading in the same direction.
All right.
As you guys strike out further into the woods, so with the confirmation that Sid did come through here, you're on the track for at least one of the people that you're pursuing. You continue on. So the question is, do you strike out for Hawthorne's Glade, or do you make for this lookout post on the ridge? You are about, the border of Timony is about 50 miles away, and you can travel going at the pace that you're going. Normally, a person would be crawling through these woods, but with Kattigan, you're able to keep up at top speed. So you can travel about 24 miles a
Yeah,
day.
dog. Nice. Let's go, baby.
Woo!
From the woods. Will we assume like any opening or safe space that the glade would be a place where we could rest?
Yeah. I think the issue with the glade is you don't know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
And non-fairy folk are allowed in?
She
said no,
She said it was safe.
She said it was safe.
Which is a big ass no.
Yeah.
I don't think big people are allowed there.
I don't know. The fur didn't tell us that though, right?
And also, have you heard of Brook Meadow before?
Brook
Meadow, the little fairy, the little Nixie.
Oh, Brook Meadow?
Oh, that was the name. I'm so
That was
sorry.
the- her name. Glade?
Hawthorne's Glade.
Hawthorne's
Yeah,
Glade.
sorry. Notes are ass.
Have I heard of Hawthorne's Glade?
Give me an Arcana check, or actually give me history or investigation, whichever one you prefer.
And like, has news of it made it to your ears in the city?
21.
You have heard of Hawthorne's Glade. Hawthorne's Glade is a name that you've heard referred to. You didn't know it was a specific place because there's people that talk about different rumors of it being in different places. Maybe that's one of the defenses of it, is that people say it's in different directions. But you know that Hawthorne's Glade is of a type of place that is really wonderfully and tragically common, which is after the doors of fairy closed, a lot of fairies had to find places to be safe. And so you would imagine that Hawthorne's Glade, deep in a rainforest like this, far away from a road, far away from anything else, is probably a place where fairies are being told to gather to stay safe. And of course, you can stay safe from big folk, but you also understand that there's a bit of a... The issue with that is big folk are dangerous, but also big folk do what they need to do to repel the undead. And so you're sort of picking your poison in a way. You're sort of going, do we go to the wilderness where, like, we're not near civilization, but then we contend with what the struggles there might be?
Right.
It's the Great Valley.
Hawthorne's Glade, you don't know exactly where it is, but you would know that it's unclear whether, like, if you bring big folk there, you don't think it's going to be something as severe as, like, kill on sight. Like, you know what I mean? It's not going to be like, big folk, brah! Like, it will be maybe something that gets you in a lot of trouble, or, you know what I mean? Like, it could be something like that. But the question is, do you gun it for that place that you know will have probably like a lot of relative safety and information that was in the direction Sid was going in? Or do you take this detour to this lookout tower, which is definitely within striking distance and has the capability for rest, but it's off your path?
What do you guys think?
How long is a short rest?
An
Is it like a
hour.
disco nap, like a 30-minute snooze?
It's an hour.
It's an hour?
I mean, the lookout tower is only a few hours away.
Okay. I'm just so cranky.
Oh, you won't like her when she's cranky.
No, go.
We could certainly go to the tower and rest. But if this place is a resource for you, or perhaps for us, in a time of need, that would be good to cement.
I mean, I've been living among the big folk for a long time.
This one's your call.
Well, I don't know where it is exactly. We could be wandering around.
To the tower, then. Rest will do wonders for our minds as well as our hearts.
Makes the most sense.
Yeah. We got an expert of the woods here. You can get us there, right? Your dog and your dog?
No.
You can do it.
Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I believe him.
The ridge.
You make your way for the ridge. Go ahead and give me one last survival check to make our way in our next stage there. Just a DC 15.
19.
Lovely.
24.
After all, we might be running from the ridge.
24.
We don't know. This could be a big fucking trap.
Lovely. pulling up, you travel through the rainforest, and now that you I think you found signs that Sid is traveling here. You talked to Abelang, you got this byword of a place that you can go for some safety and some rest. All of a sudden, I think, after the horrors of everything that happened in Dolmakyar, there's a certain degree of, you get off of the vortices of power, and all of a sudden you're finding regular people who are just trying to live a life and are probably helpful and good. And you are moving through this space through the rainforest. It's beautiful here. You see that, stretching up on a limb up above you, you see there's some striped forest cat that sort of yawns and spreads a pair of feathered wings off its back and flies off into the forest.
Do you know him?
No, we don't.
I'm sorry.
We don't all know each other.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
As you look up,
I also wondered the same thing.
You see there are vines with these sort of hanging, beautiful yellow flowers that sort of the vine hangs down and the flowers curl back up and around and catch rainwater in them. And you can see that there are small hummingbirds, iridescent colors that are bathing in the flowers. And as you begin to move up, you get higher from this sort of saddle that the rainforest is in, getting back up in altitude. Honestly, you cover 80% of the distance in 90 minutes, and the next 3 hours of your trip are just getting up the ridge, getting away out. Wick, I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution. Actually, we need everybody here to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Difficulty is 10.
Ready.
18.
17.
Great. 18. Lovely.
Common save. 15.
15. Great. 17.
10 on the dot.
10 on the dot. Nobody takes a level of exhaustion. You guys have all been here before. Nice. Give me one more with disadvantage for your slippers.
Natural 20.
Oh! Where's the
I did say it with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Oh, go on. Again.
15.
15.
All right.
Man, these slippers are out of control.
They're very finely made.
Yeah.
They honestly,
Vortex,
as you look,
tread.
you've been walking through so much moss in this very wet rainforest that they're actually kind of cleaner than when they started. You got off the muddy highway. They look phenomenal. As you look up on the top of the ridge, you begin to see this sort of squat little structure. You can see that it's very much, it's made of stone, which is pretty impressive, but it's got a big conical sort of thatched roof. It looks very lopsided. It's not an easy place to build, so the effort that went into building it was not perfect and has sort of been this imperfect little hovel or hutch. Coming out of the thaw of the thatched roof is an enormous brass telescope that is looking up towards the sky. You see that there is a yard that has some guinea fowl around it. The guinea fowl are very stressfully just pecking at seeds and some feed right around a cliff's edge that just drops 85 feet straight down. You see there's a goat tied up on a rope. It's one of these things that you see very hermity, eccentric people that just have so much stuff out in the yard. It's like a cart and something's getting fixed and this is a shed and I'm using the shed to build this other shed. That shed's not done yet. All of life is just scrap metal art. Yes. And you do see, actually, Tyranny, as you approach, that there is some sort of art that is around, or arcane sculpture almost. And you guys look up and you see that there is a banner, this beautiful banner that is very tattered. It looks like it's been up for a long, long time. And it has these words in hand-painted block letters that say something in Gnomish. I don't know if anyone here speaks Gnomish or not. But you look up and see this beautiful, colorful banner. You see that there are small little wooden, almost milk crates that are packed with straw on either side of the door that have a number of well-wrapped, these little conical things. I'll need anyone here to give me a DC 10 Arcana check to see if they know what these are.
16.
16. Thimble, these are fireworks. they're small, decorated. They look almost like party poppers, but they're sort of gathered and clustered out here. You see they look a little bit like water damaged or other stuff like that, hanging in these little milk crates. As you approach, you see that one of the main goat that's tied up turns to look at you. Are you guys approaching stealthily or no?
I think once we're within sight of it, yeah, because we hackles up, right, just in case.
Go ahead and give me a group stealth check.
Oh my god.
7 here.
7
6.
6.
10.
10.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
12.
Okay. As you all approach, you see that there is
Fireworks!
fireworks! You pass by something, Thimble, and the second I actually think anyone who wants to give me a perception check. Stealth check has failed for sure. But give me a perception check.
For sure.
Pretty good. 16.
17.
Why? As you pass by on a 17 perception, Tyranny, you suddenly smell something sizzling. A boulder nearby you has wire tied around it. It's very hard to notice things like this because there's just so much junk everywhere. Tied around a boulder is a piece of copper wire that is affixing a cold iron nail to the back of a boulder, and you see that nail turns red hot. And you see that the goat swivels around to look right at you as you're approaching, and goes.
Something's happening.
The goat turns to look at you. And
I'm gonna fly straight up.
You fly straight up. The goat, on its rope, and it's got about like a 20, 25 foot length of rope. It walks over to the side of the thatched roof of the cottage, and the cottage is totally circular. Walks up, walks straight up the mortar wall, magically, appears to have the ability to walk up a vertical surface, gets up to the top, and you see it rears up and hits something under the straw, and you can hear a non-magical of some kind of horn attached to a bag in the roof that it does as some kind of alarm. It goes, and you hear clang, bang, bang, chickens sort of come out of the front door. As a much older gnomish man walks out, deep brown skin, eyebrows that look like hats made of fur, just huge, just these fucking intense, very adorable spherical nose, long white mustache. He comes out and goes, well, hello, travelers. Oh, I see you've triggered my alarm for demons.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh. I am so sorry.
That's quite all right. You don't seem to be killing me.
No, not my intent at all. Could, but won't.
Thank you.
We are friends of Abelang.
Friends of Aberlang? How? Well, that old scamp is responsible for all of this. And he points to a couple of enormous barrels of chicken feed. You just see that are like, you see, he's like way the fuck out here in the boonies.
Good man.
He says, I'm always happy to help him. It's always possible to take this little old telescope and peer on down to see what's going on the highways and byways. Helpful for smugglers. I'm confessing to being a criminal. Why am I doing that? Welcome.
You're among like-minded people.
It's important to be honest, especially when you are engaged in crime.
It is important to be honest. You're totally right. I feel the same way.
What may I call you, fine sir?
You may call me Wick Halavar. I am here on a mission from my family, and I'm doing nothing wrong.
Splendid. Splendid. And your name, madam?
Hi, my name is Tyranny. I hold out a
on champagne. It gives you a kiss on the hand. I'm Obed Morn, and I'm a friend of Aberlang's. Welcome. It's a good thing you got here. What time? It's getting to be afternoon. Not safe to be out in the forest when the sun goes down.
He always knows the time. Cat always knows the time.
Yeah. That's what they call me, Mr. Time Guy.
Yeah.
Do they call you Mr. Time Guy?
They do not.
No, that's his name. That's his name to all of us.
Yeah.
We don't know each other.
Just
well
out
enough
of
to have
caution, can I sort of palm a little thing on my belt and use Channel Divinity just to put out a 60-foot vibe of Fey, Celestial, Undead around me?
You get Fiend off of Tyranny, you get Fey off of Thimble, and you do not receive anything undead. You get a couple of pings off of magical items and stuff that's around. It looks like the defenses this guy has set up in his own home. But nothing else that would worry or concern you here. He says, well, a friend of Aberlang is a friend of mine. Lord knows I'd be high and dry without his help. So by all means, please, how do you know Mr. Howell?
We freed him from a gibbet.
That also, so. He's up in a cage.
I'm very glad you did. Now, he is enough of a fast talker that I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to last a couple months or years up there, but the legs would go eventually. Yeah. Well, by all means, it's not 3-star accommodations by any means, but
I don't mean to be an imposition. We simply need some more rest before we're on our way.
Safe from the undead?
Yes. All of the deadfall traps are reset, so anything that would come up that was undead would, we'd have a rock fall or
You're
something.
never really safe from the undead, and I'm half naked in the creek that runs by. Just like starting to washing myself in the creek that feeds the land.
You see, he looks out and says, the bathing creek. Well,
that's our drinking water.
I've got a cat's too. Scrubbing my ass.
You see, he looks out and he says, "Oh, you've brought a wolf with you."
Oh yeah, he's good. He's currently chasing your grouse around, but not in a murdery way, just in kind of a playful way.
You see, he goes, well, all right. Be careful around those grouse. There's a false ledge on the other side of the cliff, and they often evade predators by going there and just falling over the edge. And wow!
Wolfric runs right back into the water.
I'll put out some fresh straw for you all. And your business is your own, but if there's any help I can be, feel free to ask. And you see, he goes inside and says, "Everyone, come in. I'm sorry that it's not. Well." My friend Thimble, you'll have an easy time in here. For everyone else, I'm afraid you'll have to stoop down a little bit. And you see he goes in, and indeed, it's not like, it's a larger cottage for him, but all of you still have to kind of get all the way down onto your knee to get through the door. But within, it's large enough, and the dome comes up that if you're not standing next to the wall, you can actually stand up at your full height inside. You see that he puts out some straw and things like that. You see it's all one big room. There's a central pillar, which is a small, wooden spiral staircase, which is just sort of planks spiraling up the pole in the center that goes up to this, platform that you can see clearly has the observatory and stuff. Down here, you see there's a bunch of beds that are all made. The beds are all too small for all of you, but he puts out some straw on the floor and starts to get blankets, and you see that he goes over to get some actually big folk-sized blankets from nearby, and says, does porridge sound nice? It's most of what I have.
Porridge is great.
Sounds so nice. Thank you.
Do you have anything?
No, that's so nice.
So nice.
We love
Yes,
charity.
Thank you. We do.
We love charity.
And only a few mouths. We will stay outside and aid in the defense of your home in any way that we can.
Oh, that's very, very nice. I appreciate it.
Might I inquire, you said telescope. Do you stare into the heavens with it?
I stare into the clouds with it. We're close enough to the storm rack that it's been challenging to get any good views of the stars. But we had a nice sunny day today, didn't we? It tends to pierce through the clouds, the sun does, but once it cools off, we tend to get a lot of fog and mist. But the clouds are actually what I'm studying.
Oh, how so?
I study the movements of the clouds and the weather to determine if the Barodel of the storm rack is diminishing or remaining the same or getting worse.
And? Cool.
It's getting worse. But that's only one man's opinion.
Do you ever use your telescope to spy on people, look in windows?
I do. Oh, no,
I would do that.
No, not windows.
Oh.
But the roads. Yes, the roads.
What's the craziest thing you've seen? Have you seen anything lately?
What's the strangest thing I saw? Oh, there was a tree fall that separated a wagon at the end of a hail of our family gathering. And the wagon was separated, and I think some bandits came out of the woods to knock it over.
Yeah.
The old tree fall.
But you don't ever watch people kiss?
Hmm?
Do you ever watch people kiss?
Oh, that's so kind. I am a widower, and I've promised. So
Oh, that's so sweet. You were in love?
I was.
What
I
was her-
still am.
What was her name?
Jaffe.
Jaffe?
Mm-hmm. She was my wife for many, many years, and I think of her every day.
Jaffe.
Kattigan is going to walk outside and go take a look out on the take a shit off the top of the tower.
On that false
He's
ledge.
a man of the wilderness. He's not rude. He's gonna go. Just scan the perimeter outside.
I'm gonna fly all around the house, just looking at all of the trash cans, all of the little things, looking at the windowsills, looking at the telescope, looking at everything.
You take it all in. Give me an investigation check, if you'd be so kind. And do so with advantage, because you're spending plenty of time doing it.
That is a 20.
You're looking all around. As you look in the upstairs area, you see that it's his work area, but there's also what looks like a beautiful green and gold toy chest that you see is just brimming with small little, I say mechanical, but it really is sort of like little wooden clappers and rolling animals. There's deer and goats that have little wheels for legs and things like that.
I get on one of them and use my wings to push it forward like I'm riding.
No. That's so cute. A voice from another dimension.
You do it. Is there an inscription on the bottom?
A beautiful chest of toys, and you see that there are. You're looking around, and you also see that there are a lot of, it's pretty packed with furniture downstairs and upstairs as well. And there's a lot of things that are armoires or wardrobes or chests and things like that that are pushed to the side and sealed up and kind of stacked on each other and look sort of cared for. He gets a big thing of porridge going and saying, so again, your business is your own, but you're headed through the Doptiony, yes?
Yes, we're trying to find another lion folk with darker, stressed out fur. I don't know if you spied any from your telescope.
Oh, it's quite hard to see into the woods itself if that's where he was traveling
Yes,
through.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
But headed for Timony, headed of the north.
Yes, right, yes. We're allowed to say that, yes?
On the road, though.
Wait, we said it.
Did you see a large caravan of carriages? Crows, feathers.
I had taken a look the day before last, and
Yeah, it would have been around then.
and yes, there were carriages, a caravan with some Taconis guards.
Yeah, that might have been them.
Yes, they were making their way up north along the Kingsway. Yes.
How far had they gotten? From what you could see.
Well, they had headed up. He says, well, we have a few little hours of light left. You wouldn't mind giving me a hand, would you? You see, he walks up the little spiral staircase to go up and get his telescope, and says, "Might be wise to take a look. We'll see."
I fly and land on his shoulder, and
he says, "Oh, thank you, my friend." And he'll go ahead and take the help action from you and make a little.
I don't trust any of this shit. It's so wholesome. I'm so suspicious.
He's just a nice man.
With fireworks in the front yard? What are those for?
What are those?
Where are the bodies, Robbie?
Where are the bodies? You see he looks out, and as he swivels the telescope around, he looks out and says, looking through and says, all right, well, it's possible there's about a half a day's trek that's actually on the other side of a ridge of peaks that I wouldn't be able to see from here. It's very likely if they're traveling at a normal pace that they would be behind that. But if they're headed north, it's very possible that you see he sort of swivels the telescope again, looking out. He goes, King's banners. That's interesting.
And I look into the telescope and I don't think I can see anything.
You see that there are. You look out and you see he focuses in, and you see it's so, even through this massive brass telescope, it's so distant. Just these little ants on a road line. And it's sort of the thing that even a minor swivel of the telescope in his hands makes everything blurry, and suddenly you're looking at a rock that's like, you can see the fucking microscopic structure, but then you're back, and you just see this little waving set of banners that are just like 3 little red dots on a white field. And you see he says, the Hounds of Timony. That'll be, looks like the King's banner.
What direction are they heading?
We'll give them a minute and we'll see. You see that he looks out and says, you're looking for a single lion folk, but taking some interest in the comings and goings of wagons and carriages and things like that. And
weird, huh?
Well, I just quite enjoy a woman possessed of ambition and cunning. And that, well, I like anyone who's keeping track of who's coming and who's going. That's all I do up here. And you see that he looks out and says, south, headed on the road south.
Great. Maybe by the time we leave, we'll be able to spot the other carriages coming out the other side of the ridge.
I would think so. If you get out bright and early after resting for the night, you'll, if you're traveling with seasoned rangers and those that know the wilderness, obviously it's faster to travel by road, but the road takes a winding path and the forest goes straight through if you're headed for Timony.
Great. Who are the toys for?
Well, they are for, I suppose, my grandchildren, should I ever be lucky enough to get any. But they were my daughters. And they still are, but they, being grown, they seem to have very little use for them.
You get visitors very often?
Yes, from smugglers and ne'er-do-wells, and from some wonderful venerated druids of the old path who are working with on... what I really do is study the Barrowdale, wink, wink. That's my but I moonlight as a criminal, so... no, I don't get too many... It's been quiet for quite some time.
Did I notice any metal toys up there, or were they wooden?
I think you see a couple. You think you see a couple little metallic ones? Yeah, there's like a little.
Can I look? Are there any metal? They were for his daughter, but are there any metal like toy soldiers?
You had that 20 investigation check, right? You see that looking over, there actually are some metal toy soldiers, but they're kept separately from the other toys. They're kept all in a drawer of a desk. You see like a little drawer that has some like little spears of some metallic looking tin soldiers in it.
Hey, Albert, do you have any
I'm gonna fly down and like kind of clutter through them, looking. I want to look for a little toy soldier sword.
Yes. Oh, you start looking for. He says. You looking for a toy soldiers?
Well, I'm looking for, and I pull out my needles. I couldn't even cut off a guy's balls with these.
Well, they're pins.
Yeah. Good for stabbing. Not so much for slicing.
Are you in need of some weaponry?
Got any little things?
Well, you are quite weary with the travel of a long day. And you see he comes back down to the rest of you except for Kattigan, who's outside. As he comes down and says, you all are quite weary. You're in need of porridge and some rest. But if you are in need of some toy weaponry, I might be able to help you. My daughters, when they were young, were, how do I put this? Maniacs. They were fearsome, and they wished for glory and combat, so their minds were ever fixated on the toys of war. And such it was that, as a doting father, I must needs supply them. So, if you're looking for some toy weaponry that packs a little bit more of a wallop, I'd be excited to see what I can rustle up for you.
I would love that.
Very well. Well, dinner's served. I'll go get your companion from out there. Maybe he's bathing in the creek again. He did that so fast after arriving. I don't think he said hello. You see,
always looking out for our dead.
Was there any, as I was sort of peering out, is there anything to be concerned about in the immediate area? Does this feel like a safe space as he sort of looks the perimeter over?
Yeah, give me whatever skill check you want to associate with that, and if you want to use magic about it, you can as well.
Okay. Pretty good. 17.
17, got it. On a 17, you're way high up on the ridge, and you're kind of giving this place a B+ in your head.
Okay.
You know, like as you're looking out, but as you see, he puts some bowls of porridge out in front of the four of you. For you see he puts what looks is an egg cup filled with porridge. You see he walks out to see you and says, my very cleanly friend, dinner is served, and if you'd like, I can try to supply some beef tack or some venison for your lupine friend.
Thanks.
And you see you'd have to downgrade your B+ as he goes and lights a little beacon lantern on top of his, that's like hanging from the roof that's visible from the forest below, which just sort of is announcing the presence of this place up on the ridge. Whoop.
Right. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate the food. Thank you.
Of course, right inside.
come inside.
I'll be right here. And you see that he goes out and takes out a small satchel, and you see goes up to the banner, the gnomish banner hanging over the house, and you see that he's brushing the fireworks, and he goes in and starts to set about the banner, and you can see that he gets out a small, just sees like the tiniest little tear, and you see he starts stitching a little tear in the banner overhead as you walk into the house.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think he was like letting people know that we were here?
I don't know.
He's just a nice guy.
Put the fire out. He seems like he understands keeping a low profile.
Whatever he's doing, he's been safe out here for a long time.
It's true.
I don't love it.
If anybody's keeping an eye on him, if he does it every night, it might be weird if he doesn't.
You're so good. God. We're so lucky. It's so crazy.
What do we talk about? Oh, you're right. Discussing this.
He's gonna give me a sword.
Apparently has his daughter's toys still, and he uses telescope to spy on the King's Road and also to study clouds.
I'm crouching and I'm just shoveling gruel.
I'm not touching.
Right.
You'll pardon me. The
style.
last time I had food or drink, I ended up on a hook.
You're gonna be hungry.
I'm gonna grab the.
I'll be fine.
I'll grab the venison straps and kind of look. We're pretty high up, right? In the tower. Are we in the tower space?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Wolfric's still down there, and I'm just gonna look down to him and throw the venison down. He's gonna scoop it up and just sort of look at him and just nod my head, and he's just gonna disappear off into the forest. Yeah.
Wolfric does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Takes off. You guys finish up your dinner, and some of you guys have been asking for a rest for a while. So
some of us have.
Yeah, some of us have. But this is potentially, like, as the sun is setting, you guys see that like there's every possibility for actually like a long rest here, fully getting your hit points and abilities and everything like that back.
That's nice.
With that, with Wulfric gone, does anyone else do anything before settling down?
I take my blanket
Mhm.
and I just settle it at the foot of Wick's bed, and I curl up like a cat there at the feet.
I'll take off my cloak and sort of just drape it on her so she has a little extra warmth, and I'll curl up as best I can.
It's not that different. It's the same. We're doing the same stuff.
Yes, I mean, so far, everyone we've met has been helpful, nice, honest. This sweet man, the criminal. I would have assumed that a criminal would be horrible, but he helped us a great deal. And then Thimble found this piece of stressful fur in the forest that was extremely knowledgeable somehow. I mean, we've had good fortune, but I think it's because we have positive spirits, we have honesty on our side, and I've been thinking, oh, this nonsense with my family. It's what the scripture said from the Ember Eternalis, chapter 10. And ye shall be tested, the blind priest said, through lies and dimness. Even your kin will turn against you, but the light will bear the truth. This is some sort of test. And we will come through it.
Yes. Everyone is here to help us, and you just keep your chin up and keep on doing what you're doing, and it's gonna be great, and we're gonna have a really good time.
Well.
Okay, good night.
All right.
I think Kat and I would take up old habits and probably take watch rotation. Even though we're in this house with defenses and everything else, we're still being pursued.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a little bit of fabric and fold it up. Are the windows here curved or are they straight?
I think the windows here, such that there are windows. There's only one downstairs, and then there's one upstairs, and then the big telescope sort of like that swivels up through, like has that opening in the roof. But it has a straight windowsill. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take my fabric up to the high window.
Okay.
And set it up to make a little bed on the windowsill.
You get a lovely little bed on the windowsill, and this is the last time you were asleep was on Thiazi's chest.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay awake for a long time. My knees up to my chin, looking out.
Wick, as you drift off to sleep, sleeping for the first time in your life on straw on the floor. Tyranny, you curled up at the foot of this like straw mattress. Thimble, you look out in the distance. Tayor and Kattigan, you guys are taking watch. Each of you guys give me a perception check. And who's taking first watch and who's taking second?
I'll take second.
Okay.
16.
16, okay.
Can I... Can I know this is weird. Can I take this at disadvantage?
Sure.
Because at some point on our shift, I got into that toy box and I pulled out a doll.
Yeah.
Just a doll.
Yeah.
And to take with me, I feel weird about taking it to the watch. But during my watch, I am just sort of distracted by this doll and I'm playing with it. And I'm not at my best.
Yeah.
So can I take this at disadvantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Might not need it. Yeah. Perception?
Perception, yeah.
Still not bad. Even distracted, it's a 10.
10.
Pretty bad.
For that second watch, you, I think, well, we'll talk about the first watch first. Tayor, you're up. Where are you up keeping watch?
I would be outside of the house, door to the front cracked, so I could hear just fine. But I think it would be a perimeter walk. It wouldn't be a stationary watch. It would just be checking all of, walking around, just pausing, listening, sniffing the air, all that sorts of stuff, looking for light in the dark.
Yeah. And you got a 16?
16.
I think in that first watch, you look out, you see Thimble in the upper window, just sort of looking out the window, having a hard time getting to sleep. In that earlier part of the night, you see that one last time, the little old gnomish man walks out of his front door, looks over at you, and sort of acknowledges that you're out here patrolling. And you see, goes over, he's like, sort of final things he's doing is he like ushers the little hens back into a coop that he locks up as it's getting dark. And you see he goes over one last time and reflexively, you can see that he's like agitated. Goes over, adjusts the banner again, and looks at the little hanging light, goes and fixes it so the candle's a little more straight, like in the little hanging beacon lantern. Looks at it, looks out at the valley, looks at it.
I don't mean to pry. I do not read Gnomish.
Oh, well, not at all. No, it's hardly the language of the world. Yes, it's Gnomish writing.
It seems well tended to. Could I pry, ask what it says?
Well, it says welcome home.
Welcome home. For your daughters?
Yes, for all three of them. You see, he looks out and goes,
How dare you?
This is trauma, Brennan. This is just years of trauma coming to the surface.
You look at him and see, he says, Sarabel, Demuriel, and Elenadel.
What was the second one?
Demuriel.
Arabel's last?
Sarabel.
Sarabel.
Oh, that was the first.
No, it was last.
Sarabel, Demuriel, and Elenadel.
Ray?
Yep.
Alana Del Rey.
Yep. She's not going
back. You see that he looks. Yeah, he looks at you and says, "Yes, the writing says welcome home," and the exclamation mark you can find to either side of the door. And you see he points at the fireworks in the crates.
How long has it been since you last saw your 3 daughters?
Well, it's been about 15 years, 2 months, 17 days.
You love them very much, I can tell. Thank you for sharing your home with us. It is a rare thing to put faith in someone who values the efforts of those that have lost near and dear to themselves as well.
Well,
my brother is who we are searching for. My kin.
There is no distance too great for family. I have often thought if I would travel from this place in search of them with my terrible back and awful knees. But then the thought of not being here, if they were to return and need me. If Jaffe were here, it would be very different. I sort of... I had prepared in my mind how I would weather knowing that something awful had happened. Do you know what I mean? That if I knew that they were not coming home, if I knew that they were not coming home. But every day, the hope diminishes but does not vanish, and therefore we have to keep the banner tended to, because the thought that maybe tossed aside by storms or left somewhere else that one of them might come home and not find it welcome, I cannot bear.
I reach into a pouch on my hip and pull out my banner in hand. I know exactly what you mean.
He walks up and reaches up at his full height to pat your mighty forearm. And he goes, "My daughters would have loved you. They heard the cry."
The falcon's cry stretches far and wide.
Oh, yes. That's why I kept those terrible tin soldiers in a drawer. I don't know why I let them play with them. But then again, isn't that what you want? Brave young girls go out and face the problems of the world head on?
Yes. Yes, it is. You inspired those closest to you to go out and make change. I will tell you that as we go from this place, if any of our ears catch word of the names you have taught us this night, we will be sure that they know that their father is waiting for them and that the visit is long overdue.
Oh, that's very kind. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. And you see that he pats you again and looks out and goes, "We'll get you all rested up and packed on your way. I appreciate you asking and for not thinking me crazy for having kept it up for these long years."
Who would think such a thing? The outward appearances. Oh.
You go a little mad in the mountains, but it's a mad world. So, and you see that he walks inside, and at the end of that watch, I think, Kattigan, you awake, looking at this doll. As the sun rises, and you are still waiting, give me one last perception check, if you'd be so kind.
18.
As the dawn creeps in, the last moments of night down in the forest on that 18, you feel like you can hear something far away, like a whisper on the wind or a moan. Suspicion creeps up your spine that this may be the last warm place before you head into true danger. There are things down there in the forest looking for light and warmth.
I took my watch on the highest point of the house. And instead of patrolling like Tayor would on the grounds, I was glassing like you were hunting, just sort of looking everywhere. Distracted by this doll that I'd been turning over in my hands. It's, tattered old wood. And as I've been holding it and watching, it's beautifully carved in the front, and I turn it over and sort of slide the back of the cloth down at the end of the watch as the sun comes up, and you can just see rot and termite-ridden portions of it, and the entire hollow back of this doll has been eaten out from years of being set aside and forgotten. And he looks at it one last time and just hucks it off the edge of that drop behind the chicken coop and heads back inside to wake everyone up at the end of watch.
The next day has arisen as you go to wake everybody up.
I am up.
Mm-hmm.
I am up and I am crouched on Wick's chest.
A devil on my chest as I
Staring,
sleep?
and I'm
paralysis
staring at him,
demon?
and I go, don't move, don't move, don't move. You can't fucking move, you can't move, you can't move, you can't move.
What's up? What's happening?
Good morning.
Oh, hello. Why?
You can move now.
Sleep paralysis.
I was having a horrible dream.
No, how'd you sleep?
Terribly. I'm itchy. I think I'm allergic to hay. I slept like 2 hours. But I'm all dressed and ready for the day.
Yes.
Oh!
There
it is.
It begins anew. Invoke thy banner. Ring the bells.
And that's all for this episode of Critical Role. We'll see you next week at a brand new episode.
Ultimate move.
Yes. Oh my God. That's the most frightening thing that's
Oh my God. I need a deer as soon as we're out of here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What is that? Is that Tide Pod 2?
I have no idea.
You don't know where it's from?
I'm sure it's probably that. I don't know. I don't know.
He never
It's
reveals
from
his
the
sources.
internet. It's from
Never
the internet.
reveals his sources.
I love it. Oh my God. Yes, I believe that is from the sequel to the Tide Pod CEO sketch. Shot in deep lockdown. Unbelievable. Well, and again, marvelous, incredible. That really threw me for a loop. And but not so much of a loop that I'm not going to say. Is it Thursday?
Yeah!
Let's never leave this man. Let's stay here.
I know. I was waiting for the razor to come out to peel our skin off. And you got me in the fields, man.
I got you in the fields, man. The razor was.
I want to know if we knew